Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on? My goodness, throw those A's in the chat if you can hear me speak. Throw those A's in the chat right away, team. What is good? What is good in the hood? And happy Friday. We have made it out alive, and it looks like we're making it pretty good right now. My goodness, man. FNG R absolutely ripping to that 662 top. How crazy is that? Damn. So, Zephram, are you serious, bro? Just answer yes or no right now, you liar. So, Sebastian, what's up, dude? Kitties Never Die Cryptic, what's up, my dude? Rocka, what is up, D-Money? Ian Tucker, always good to see you here, my bro. Rosy Gray Glasses, Welby, man, guys, listen, man. I don't know what the hell this was right here, but it looks like a whole bunch of take profit, if you ask me, right? So currently sitting at 613, battling the hourly EMA 21, and still looking okay. I'm not gonna lie, man. But did you catch that comment on Twitter? Please tell me that I wasn't the only one who saw that, right? Let me go back in here. What is up, Buzz Margin Call? Good to see you here, man. Gretchen, hello. And Johnny Wad, what's up, man? Zeph, I have a real question for you. Is that a yes, Arca, for real, or nah? I was just messing around with you. Over here messing around like crazy. So yeah, I'm trying to pull up the Twitter feed right now, and oh man. Listen, man. I'm just trying to see if I can get that comment from Daniel Borders, right? Jeez, man. Is that actually true? Is he really talking about that? Let's see. So we'll be saying Seb and T0 having some pregame. Oh, man. Keep it light, bro. Anyway, let me see. What was that guy's name? You totally messed me up here. Ham said he's off to a good lunch meeting. Oh, you mean with the potential whale or something? Ooh. Or you're talking about with Borders himself? I don't know that he's. I don't even know that they've spoken. Have they? Zev can't type anything. What? Science rules. Are they shorting into buying FNGR? Just amazing. I don't know, man. I don't know. But to tell you the truth, that feels like, I mean, other than the fact that traditionally speaking, right, this is that channel that we were talking about, right? And this is this would be the invalidation tests, meaning that you have your test number 1 of the resistance, 2, 3, right? And this, I don't know if we can consider this a 4, but either way, it doesn't matter. It could be 4 here, and this is number 5. So as soon as you start jumping into test number 4, 5, 6 of these ascending channels, that's invalidation, because these their bearish nature is to realize at the 3rd test, and it almost did. Right, I mean, I'm talking about a huge drop here. It ended up losing. Wow, it ended up losing almost 14%. I mean, that's a massive move. And I mean, let's just put it this way: the people who rode the price from this point here of 422 all the way to that, what was it, 558? I mean, look at this. That gain was 32.52%. So I mean, yeah, it's a huge loss, right? So I feel like the Bulls have been playing it here, like left and right, and I think that they have been playing it since before we even noticed, since before anyone ever said anything. And this is why I'm telling you, this is why I've been calling all these weird bear traps and liquidity grabs. I'm like, if this is gonna be where I would personally buy like a huge ass position, this would probably be it here, and I would trap the hell out of bears, right? So, and that's why I asked yesterday. I proposed the idea that Daniel Borders knows how to chart, and he knows his areas of resistance and support, and he's probably a good technicals guy. So I'm wondering if he actually, you know, did know that low key and kind of followed that play somehow. I mean, I'm not saying influenced by me. I'm just saying himself. Because if I saw it and you're a trader, you're a charter, I know you see it too, right? So we need to strip this guy off of his mod powers. Cryptic trader, why are you being abusive? Rosie Gray Glasses, what's up? Big names, tanking hard. Oh yeah, absolutely. So this is the this is a incredible surprise. As I'm not even gonna lie, I started noticing that oh no, what do you mean? We're on a move right now. The bearish already happened. Yeah, man, that was earlier today. Or do you mean it's recovering from a fall? Amazon, oh, I see. No way, Nvidia. Wait, Apple should be the one that's really falling though, dude, but this one apparently not. But I mean, it probably already priced in that huge drop, right? But so you're saying Amazon, Google, Nvidia, and Netflix? What? Let's check Alphabet here. Oh wow, so it was after a pretty nice run, actually, man. Yeah, you're talking about. I mean, it opened at about just under 135, right? 134.92. It actually ran a complete point, and then you know it's lost around 60% of what it's gained. That's that's something else, man. Let me see. The volatility chart has got to be off the grid right now. If it's really if we're really moving up and down like this. Okay. All right, so yeah, I guess that's something that we should be kind of aware of. But did you notice the gap up though on the S&P 500 futures? That was a complete beat. We're talking about 44.70 open, right? And you gapped up to damn 45.07. That is massive. And check out the SPY. It's going. The SPY is going, and I assume that it wants to test that. Yeah, we were talking about this 446.13 yesterday. I think. Look, it got it perfectly. I wonder if that's going to be the next resistance grab again. The markets, I guess, in some way, shape, or form, they're looking kind of healthy, right? I guess that would play into the mistake yesterday, into the stop outs. Remembering that the SPY is actually on this trip to 503, statistically speaking, right? So I'm wondering if that's still the case here, because I mean that's ripping nice. It's beyond yesterday's high. Very good stuff. And where is FNG R currently sitting? Did it already pass? Okay, 611. I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to find that consolidation area here to get long, maybe some more options contracts. As you can see, 662 is not a game. That is a massive win, and you can see here that we respected that hourly time frame, EMA 55. If we jump up some higher time frames, you'll likely see things like that everywhere, right? 4-hour time frame where we actually noticed this channel right at the support bottom of the channel itself, right? Bi-hourly time frame was the EMA 21. 8-hour time frame, nothing there. Actually, I bet there is. It's just that I would have to enable the visibility here of my, let's see, 102 low. EMA 7. Right? Nice. Okay. So, now as far as the Gaussian channel, let's do that. Let's look at what happened there. Let me get the moving averages out of the way, and see if we're getting like a, what I would say, a healthy bounce, right? One of these time frames must have it there somewhere. Are we really clear beyond the top side? No way. Oh. Hold on, let me get my layers up here. I'm like holding my phone on one hand and mouse on the other. Come on. What the heck is going on here? It's just, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get my, oh yeah, check it out. Yeah, but this is, are you joking? Like, what do you mean? 662 was the target. How is this not reading? What? Hey, whoever's using TradingView, please let me know if on your bi-weekly chart you're not seeing the 660. What was the top that we just had? Yeah, wasn't it 660? Oh, it's not red in the after hours. Holy crap. Yeah, but it was supposed to show me anyway. 662 was right up here. So, in other words, we're combating this the bi-weekly resistance on the Gaussian band. So, I wonder if this is that. I wonder if this is that test. What is up, Off-Grid Gorilla? Good to see you here, Mikey. What's up, Lil RD? How's it going? CBAAY. Let's see. Let's all give Arca a thumbs up for the live chat. Let's go, you guys. Thank you so much. Dale, how's it going? How's it going? It was in a pre-market, right? Yeah, so it's... Yeah, I wondered if... I really wanted to see this, like, reflective here. You know, we could leave it as a mental note. You know, something like this, right? And then just say that this was the pullback area. We came right back into the Gaussian bands. So I think... okay, not even on the monthly. Okay. Okay, let's see. What was the low, though? I want to know what the low was now because of this, because of that chart. Let's see. Let me open this one here. And I'm going to open up 12-hour. Let me get rid of substance. Just a moment, team. Let me get rid of the Gaussian band, too. Okay, so... Nice. Okay, so that was a low of 587. I'm trying to dissect everything here, team. So 587, that's not relative enough. That was barely a blip. I mean, no, actually, half. It was half the entire bi-monthly candle almost. That was quite the dip. Let's see. Let's go on to the quarterly chart. No, nothing. Okay, nothing. I wanted to know if it was actually the Gaussian bands that caught it, which would have been pretty cool. Not for any beneficial reason. I was just curious myself. Right. So and 662 top on that. No. Okay. All right. Yeah. I guess the only thing that I can see that's really at war here is the bi-weekly Gaussian bands with an attempt to, I mean, we're already knocking at the door, right? So this is a very good thing. It's pressure being applied on this here. So we're really sitting at 609 though, right? That's what you guys are seeing too. Daniel Spears, good morning to you. And CBAY was a request. We're going to have to take a look at that real quick. And where? Let's load up a new master layout here. Ernie, how's it going? Good to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. Steve Mertz, always good to see you, my bro. Oh, right. That comment that you just made. Did you happen to see what Borders put up regarding that? Guys, did you see, was that this morning or was that yesterday? His target, right? I'm not sure if it was a reply to somebody or if it was a, you know, his own post. Wow. Akira Nova saying, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you coming by. Please, you guys, yeah, definitely. Let's go ahead and finesse that like button, right, so that we can get some more viewers up in here. Hit it. And also, do not be afraid of hitting that bell notification so that you are aware whenever I am live or posting anything at all, really. I want to know if I'm consolidating here. You guys seeing 608 on your charts as well? Rosy gray glasses, will FNG R finish above 7 today? I hope so. I'm getting some weird, you know, people are saying it's going to go to 10. You know what? With that kind of volatility, anything's possible, right? But like I said, it's so hard for me to focus on those targets, on those really, really insane upside targets. Because, well, you know, for the obvious, right? I can't like, I feel like it would be the most irresponsible thing of me as far as being an influencer to say that out loud and say that it's going to 10 today. I have literally no proof that it will or it wouldn't, right? So, I mean, I mean, you feel me, right? I'm not saying it's impossible. Actually, it is, right? But I'm just saying, Dan Borders' finger should be... Wait. Did he say that, or was that you just saying, what's up, Chad? Good to see you here. Thanks for coming by. Danielle Spears. No, I didn't. What did he say? Please let me know. Right? I'm sure I'm getting tagged left and right. I just have so many notifications here. Let me see. I don't even know where I'm trying to find that fool in the first place. There he is. Let's see. He said 10? He said 10? Border said 10 by noon. Damn, that's no way. Okay, let's put up $10 then. This is there a $10 target though? Like anywhere here in the resistance levels, I see 980, but I don't see like a solid 10. Let me see if I do somewhere. This is the weekly too, I guess. Well, I mean, it should be available on the weekly. That would be the best place to see it. Damn it. Let's see here. $10, right? Okay, I guess if there is, then I guess I sort of see it. Right? But it would be the range, right? Of I just want to keep it as real as I can, right? The top side of this wick here, which is October 12th, 2022. That top side of the wick is 980, right? So let's go ahead and take into consideration that, right? That would be our bottom side of the overall resistance that we're looking for, right? So 980. Let's draw it in. And then let's just say that we found a relevant area of resistance right at, damn, no way, right at 1001. All these here. So if that's it, I guess that would be your the target. If you're looking for a number, right? That's kind of it right there. Joel saying that's awesome. Double X, what is up, my dude? Hope the fan's doing good. Going to hit the dumbbells. Let's have FNG R and at 20 and ASRE flying when I get back. Let's do it. Adios, el tigre. Hold it down. I will, my brother. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming by. Have a good workout. Cryptic, you see what I mean? I'm el tigre. Bob, what is up, dude? Good to see you here. And I'm sorry if I'm missing some. Let's see. Let's see. TA. Let me see. I don't know who we're talking to. Arca, look at the. Oh, right. That's what I was doing. Are you talking about that post? Let me show you my Twitter. Actually, I'll put it up on the side of the screen here. Is this the one you're talking about? I'm like doing 17 things all at once. No, man. Cryptic, what the hell? Danielle, is this it? Okay, you mean he posted another one? Let me see. The blood in the waters. Let me see it all out. Attack on short sellers in this asset. Glad we. Is this the one that you're talking about? Is he? I think he is, bro. Back Horse is still around. I think he streams live too. I don't. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I haven't been on his live since I you know, I don't know. Oh my goodness. So was this Danielle, this was the one that you're talking about? I don't know if Mikey, you're answering me. But if this is the one, then we should be seeing a lot of price action moving though, right? I'm talking about everywhere. So the NASDAQ is up almost 6%. SPX up 0.3. Okay. We have AI moving 2.4% up, and we have BTAI moving 4. Okay, here we go. IONQ making a nice move. It's making a pop. 6.7% up. CTXR is also making a jump, 5% up. But QBTS, look at that. That's an interesting loser right now. That's going down. Oh man, ARQQ losing minus. Look at that, 31 spot, 26% down on AR and ARQQ. What the hell? Wow. Quantum is facing some pressures right now. Damn, look at that. On why? Why in the hell? 18 minutes ago, Arca Quantum shares, new 52-week low after direct offering prices. Wow. Dude, I don't know if this could honestly be one of those situations where you would pick up the bottom here, man. I don't know that this ticker, I felt that this was very high conviction here to start consolidating, to be honest with you. So I don't know if this is like one of those like sales rack, right? One of those sales rack items and you just go and pick it up real quick before it recovers, kind of like the banks. But I mean, I can't, right? I don't know. I really don't know. Sasquatch, as the bromance continues with DB, why not put up his live X feed so you can answer all the. And I'm sorry, whose live stream? Joel Arca, can you show a chart that shows when a stock is being manipulated? Yeah, I think we just had one. We were looking at a FNG R just yesterday, I believe, for that, right? Yeah, we were. It was yesterday's. I put it up in my video. Here, look, check it out. So let me go. This did it in a really random time frame too. It was curious. NVOS is I can't read that. My goodness. El Trasho. Oh right. It's the previous day. So let me take you back there and show you what that was, right? So here on the 30-second time frame, there's one right there, but hold on, let me do the minute time frame instead, because that one did show, I believe, 2 other times. It was a total of 3 yesterday. Okay, yeah, here are the prints. So typically when you would get these X's on our composure algorithm, right? This is the thing that's in the intros and all that stuff, the algos, the indicators here, right? So whenever you get this X, this yellow X, that marks potential market manipulation, right? Through whatever the factors is that we've included into looking. So what happens here is that typically you would get this X here, and then this kind of provokes, I guess, a liquidity grab. So usually you tend to get an up run, and then upon that upside, the manipulation really tells you that you're going to get a liquidity grab, and then from that pump it just falls hard, right? It's not always like that, but that's what it was kind of designed to look for, those areas that you would get a false breakout. You know what I mean? It isn't real, but that's as best as I can kind of explain it, because that's how traditional traders call them. They're called false breakouts. Right, here's another one over here. It didn't happen the way that we were talking, but generally, even in our PDF, right, it says that generally when you get this X, it's kind of a bearish signal. It should just always be looked at as bearish. The screen, right? Sorry. Let me go back here. Yeah, it's literally messed with. Matt Kors doesn't believe that you can see when a stock is being manipulated. When he does it, see, the thing is that what type of manipulation are you talking about, though? You know, you could see it in volume, right? So for example, let's just put it this way. If I were a whale, right, and I knew friends also, right, that were whales, we could exchange. This is figuratively speaking and not financial advice, and very much illegal, right? So we can conspire against the asset by saying let's create a liquidity run, and you short the take profit, right? So I long the burst into FOMO, and I take profits. I'll dump it at the next relevant area of resistance. So I'll say, let me get probably, let me get 35 to 60 points up, right? So I take profits at that 35 to 60, and you short the 200 on the way down. We split your profit. You give me 10% for the short, or 20%, because the downside is going to be really heavy. The volatility can continue further and further than the targets that you talked about. So in that case, you could probably see it in the volume that there's a huge bid coming up, and you could also see it in the tape, right? So if you're reading the tape and you notice that there's a huge bid coming in, so you're trading at 609 right now, say, right? I could put in a bid here for let me see, what is this downside? It's for 602. I could put in a bid right here for maybe $2 million or $3 million, like it was done before, right? Or maybe even heavier, and then have this thing really start ripping to the upside. Sometimes that's not the best thing to do. So in fact, I probably wouldn't do that big of a position. I would probably scale that in. I would do in bursts of I don't know, $250,000 bursts in like entry. Arca, when fanny pack. So in that case, yeah, do you see what I mean though? Like how that's you'd be able to see it in the level 2. You in your tape, you'll see it in the volume, but that's manipulation done by hand, manual manipulation, right? So now high frequency manipulation, what factors are you looking for? Algorithm to algorithm. So, just because it's not able to be seen doesn't mean that it can't be done. That's the thing, is that you're actually trading in a different type of level when you're observing a quantitative analysis, right? So yeah, there's a, how can I call this? I can give you this. Let me tell you, it's a okay, I guess the best way I can just say is that there is a specific seasoning to this soup here. Right? So Sasquatch, I'm sorry if I missed your comment earlier. I was asking. Oh, DB was Daniel Borders, right? So is he live right now? I don't have and I'm not sure if you were talking about me having beef with him. I don't know if I read it wrong too, but no, if you were asking that, I don't have any. He likes my posts and I like his, and yeah, like for example, yesterday, Welby put up this thing about looking at ASRE, and he liked it, and then I told him well said, and he liked my reply to him, so he's aware of ASRE now. In essence, he felt the word manipulation is used too loosely. Right, I guess. Okay, so he is speaking in like from maybe systematic terms, which now makes me believe that he actually knows how to trade. Networking is key. Absolutely. I agree 100%, my friend. So anyway, FNG R sitting at 608. What I was saying earlier is that I'm wondering if maybe this is going to be that area to consolidate before a boom. And I want to know if this is, look at this. This is usually telling you that this trend, whatever this was here, is maybe over, and there could be a reversal coming in. That's what the blue triangle, this just printed right now. That's usually what it means. But remember, it's a 1 minute time frame, and it can always retrace. So this is it'll probably blink, Let's see. Joel saying thanks for that explanation. No one's perfect. It's not an easy explanation, but Arca is pretty sharp, as you can see. Dude, I don't want to put him down either, right? Because he I don't know him. He probably trades well, and just has like a massive following, which kind of just makes that look like not the case, right? But what's Armor saying for our little baby FNG R? Let's take a look. So yeah, I think. Who am I, right? Who am I to judge? And I really wouldn't be. Okay, so on the minute time frame, we're still honoring a short signal here, but this is already entering into. I mean, it's still in the money, but it's funny that it didn't catch that buy signal down there. Let me see. And that was all. Oh, it's still honoring it. That's also if you're trading the 1 minute though, right? So if you're trading the 5, this has still not let go of your short. So I mean, the 5 minute is very aggressive here. It's, man, the short signal was fired on the 5 minute essentially at the open, or I'm sorry, at the close of this candle, 649, and it's currently 613. So you're hella positive. Let's see. I often watch Arca live, and oftentimes he recognizes when a stock is being manipulated, and will call it out. Yeah. That's when I'm. You can see those too, though. You can see those too. And let's see if we can point it out here. Actually, hold on just a sec. Let me just fulfill that request real quick for the for Armor. Okay, so short signals valid all the way to the 15 minute, 30 minute still short signal. And the long signal on the hourly has not given way. It's like it's telling us that there's in fact the pressure on composure saying that there's a reversal coming in. That may be the case. The hourly time frame is not letting go. I mean, sometimes you're gonna get that, right? You're gonna get a long signal here. You're gonna pump. You're gonna go under it, and then you're gonna continue onwards and upwards, and it'll never print a short because it could feel whatever the strength indicator was within the algorithm. It'll feel it as not yet invalidated. So as long as it is not invalidated, the signal is still open. Right? So I was gonna show you, Joel. I was gonna show you this. So you could see it for yourself too, right? If I'm talking about manipulation, sometimes people call it manipulation, but it's kind of not. It's more. And that's probably why he's saying it's so misused. I don't think Finger's gonna have it. I need a very low volume moment for this, right? I'm still not seeing it anywhere here. Let's see. Yeah, no, I haven't even seen it on Finger that much. What some people may consider manipulation is the fact that, man, it's at 618. Holy crap. Is the fact that sometimes you can see price action moving up. Oh, I guess maybe right here a little bit. Let me show you what that looks like there. So literally right within this area here, let me zoom into that, right? It's not like Dash Trader where you can just circle that area and it just shows up. So some people would consider this manipulation, but it's just algorithmic trading, right? So keeping this perfect, really perfect to the penny, to the absolute detail, iteration after iteration. Sometimes that's algorithmic too, right? The entire market is algorithmic, right? So, right, this is what I meant to show you earlier. Things like this, right here, like that should be low volume. No one trading anything around that time. So let me pull up contraction or BBWP. I want to see if it's contracted there. Should be blue, maybe. Yeah, check it out. See? That means that there is no volume being traded by humans, so the algorithms will take over and it'll just start barcoding. And that's what some people can also. Sometimes these things present themselves for very long periods of time. I've seen them appear between a 100% range up and down for 3 years in some assets. And it's like, if you knew that was going to be the case for 3 freaking years straight, imagine how big of a millionaire you'd be, or billionaire after that. Oh my goodness. I found Daniel Border's prediction on FNG R. He said $15 on August 23rd, coming in a couple weeks, $15. Then backed that up a couple days ago saying his prediction hasn't changed. Wow. That's damn. That's very aggressive. Very cool. Thank you for looking for that, by the way. Are you noticing something on the tape? Cryptic, you see something coming in for 700K on the tape? Let's see here. Dude, if you're getting reads like that, that'd be amazing. Let's see. That was from yesterday. Oh, right, yeah. Yesterday was a few of them, right? Yeah, we saw the 700K one, but there were a bunch of other slightly smaller ones too. Nothing big on the tape right now. I wonder if we just got that volatility jump early, right? And that's just to kind of show you the next area of support. So if we did on the 12-hour, the 662, I mean. So if you're moving to the 662 top, which is very confluent to this top here, being at 660, this is already a 2-tick break of market structure from this top side. So what I'm saying here, oh, they did not fill? Good morning, Mark. What's up, buddy? Let's see, Off-Grid Gorilla. Stock is manipulated every time someone makes a buy or sell at various degrees depending on volume. Yeah, well, I mean, the market makers are for sure taking a little piece of the bid, a little piece of the ask. They have an edge on both sides. Did they place that order in again today? Nope, I think they're using that 700K as an end of day to push it up, like it has been over the last few days. So I noticed that they push the open, they push the 10:30 just before lunch, and then they push the after hours at 6:20 right now. Look at this. That was a huge recovery. The way that they've been doing it over the last few days, right? So, I guess, yeah, I think it has been like that. It's been pretty consistent with the way they're doing that, whatever that is. So that's at that point things start to kind of invalidate in charts a little bit, right? Because there's so much other influence pressure, right? But this, we're absolutely in bull strength here. Let me just pull up. Actually, I'm curious to see what DBSI has to say as far as the average. Look at this on the 12-hour. Bulls are leading the way, 83% strength, and we're talking about the candles closing upside of an EMA 13 versus the candles closing below the EMA 13. All accounted for in strength value, right? And this right here, this is your box that gives you that strength. So now on the daily, let's see, 67, that ratio is a little closer. So 67%, 8-hour time frame, the bulls are at 79% to 21. Let's see the 4-hour time frame, 92% bulls. And this was a very clean touch of that EMA 13 right down here. So let's look at the bi-hourly time frame. Bi-hourly time frame, 59% bulls. Ooh, yeah, I can see how it penetrated that EMA 13. So this is why the read is a little closer to 50, or a little closer to break even. And this right here, the bears in the hourly time frame are showing that they are in control. We are facing EMA 13 resistance right up here. So what this is telling me is that the shorter term time frame may experience a little bit of a pullback coming up to 628. 626 would be the discretionary target. 624 to 626 discretionary. And EMA 13 at 628. There is also a 30-minute gap here. We're about to top out, and we just did. The top side of this candle here is a high of 623. The lower end of this candle here is 624. I would say a pretty good average there for it to pull back. But I mean, if it gets enough volume, it could just resist at the. It could just resist at this EMA 13 at 628. Okay, all right, so. Yeah, there are some signs here that we're still massively in the lead, right? I mean, not to mention the fact that it's, I mean, down here when I was getting sued out of my life because of calling this a bear trap here at 385, right? I mean, so now picture that, right? Picture that. Let's just go back in time, and when this was just going down and down and down, everybody was calling Arca a big ass shill, right? Because I was saying, guys, we need to embrace this downside because this is gonna introduce the biggest freaking run you've ever seen in your life, right? So, really wanted that 385 to hit. By the way, I had buy orders there, and it just didn't go there. It just everybody was just whiskey trigger here. 396, let's go, we're ready to go. Oh man, the borrow rate for FNG R just dropped to 0. What are you talking about? How are you getting that read live? Ooh, GTI actually, man, that was the video that I put out 2 days ago. I just didn't want to, here's the support. This is right? I think that's what I literally said in the video, that this would be your next bounce zone, 5904. And it reached, let's see, a low of 5901. Sue Arca again. The GTI loading zone is lower. I wouldn't go in here, man. This is just my temporary support. I'm still remember it is part of my range, right? But the better outlook here would be around 40 maybe 7 to like 52ish, right around there. 626 and still climbing, man. Gal, can you see the manipulation on GNS? Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and take a look at that. I can't believe this asset is running like that, man. My goodness. Let's pull up GNS, team, and see what's going on there, man. Because I know that there's a lot of sentiment behind this right now. It is facing a nice little upside too, right? So let's go ahead and bring up the immediate short term, and let me pull up the layers too and start getting rid of these drawings here real quick, right? So. And now, so that we could draw a whole new set and make a bigger mess, right? So let's pull up, or let's get rid of the moving averages and pull up composure. And let's get it in the Heikin-Ashi candles. Just got to get a little more sensitivity in there. Read it correctly. Let's start off from the 30-minute. Okay, 30-minute time frame. 1, 2, 3, 4 days ago, pre-market and intraday started and capitulated this asset. Let's see. Let's continue on here. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame, see if we can get anything closer. Yeah, same situation here, right? Oh man, and 2 before that as well. Wow. Oh my goodness, here we go. Yesterday, early pre, this thing got manipulated. I think this is where they probably manipulated this to stop dropping. Right, so now let's go even closer. Let's go to the 10-minute time frame and see what's up. Oh my goodness, I thought I saw it. Yeah, just yesterday here. Man, multiple times. So it was, yeah, check it out. The 10-minute time frame is releasing here. That not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, you ended up getting this manipulation signal here, which capitulated everything. And then they didn't want it to stop. So this thing continued onwards and downwards. And then they did it one more time to really stop it from doing it. Wow. My goodness. That's kind of a lot. I'm not going to lie, man. That's really crappy. As far as the 5-minute time frame, I'm not seeing anything of relevance here. But what I am seeing is that, let me see. And then it face the downside, and then it face the downside. Okay, these yellow triangles are they're telling you that the upside is still more likely to happen, right? So just think of these as continuation signals. So now let me pull up the 4-minute time frame and see what else we have in there. Okay, so nothing there, but the 4-minute time frame is giving an early potential for sell-off. not serious just yet. If it puts itself with an X, or it starts to show a blood diamond, or even the crossover of the EM8 below the EM2, then that can introduce continuation to the downside. But so far, it hasn't done it just yet. But know that this is a signal for a potential downside. Let's see the 3-minute time frame, giving that same signal as well, but no manipulation just yet. And I assume that they're not going to until this thing reaches a desired level, right? To maybe catch more liquidity. Damn, we'll be saying that ASRE is at 39. Let's go. And I really feel like man, I don't know that it can fail. I think I saw 37, but I think 37 is it's also kind of far away. Right, so 2-minute time frame, there's nothing showing there either. Let's dive. We're almost there. Almost there. Yeah. Sebastian, when ASRE cousins? Nothing on the 1-minute chart, and let's go to that notorious 30-second and see what's up. Okay, yeah, nothing there either. As far as today, right? I mean, we want to see that. We don't want to see manipulation because they're usually bad signals. So I think you're in the clear for now. They haven't set up any mines yet. But the 30-minute time frame is giving you its first, second now, so that's good. The second yellow triangle, which means that there is a likelihood of continuation. No, for real. Let's take a look at this, because I was supposed to. It's just I'm so focused on. I have a lot of exposure right now on both of these, ASRE and FNG R. So, oh, nice. Okay, so this thing on a 3-day. Oh, man. So I was getting right. I was getting this ready yesterday. Damn. I was getting this ready yesterday. It was a whole thesis put together here that showed some incredible relevance here within the these are two of the strategies that you would get if you I'm preparing the channel in Discord, right? I'm putting together my notes so that I can release exactly the strategies that I want for the ARQ holders to have access to. Right, so a substance is one of them, and this is the Arc Divergence 1 or Arc Div 1, which is an RSI strategy to be combined with other strategies for strength, right? And this is an auto divergence locator, right? So this will print it, and this is it tells you H bull because it's a drive of hidden bullish divergence here on the 4-hour time frame, right? And I would pair it with another one. I wouldn't do this one alone because it does have a whole strategy behind it, and it will give you long and short signals too, right? So this is one of them. Substance is another indicator that I would include in there as well. So what I was trying to say here is that substance is showing the monthly support located at 80 cents. And if you guys have been following me, then that target should ring a lot of bells, right? So I think I have it in, yeah, right here. Look at that. What move is that? 868. That is actually our standard deviation. 68% of the results are landing at 875% to the upside. 875%, I guess, would. Oh, so that's way up. 870. Oh my goodness. Hold on just a sec. I'm doing the wrong one. Here we go. 800 and. I can't even get it. There, oh, right there, 92.33, right? So the range that I looked at was between 80.91 to that, I guess, 82.93 or whatever you just saw, or 91.79, I guess, right? So that is the resistance range from the 68% of the results, and substance is telling us that. And not only that, is that now the upper bound of the first standard deviation at 1,300% to the upside, that back test, or this would be if you're familiar with statistics, right? I'm not sure if I have new viewers here, so I'll show you. This is the upper bound of the first standard deviation in a bell curve, right? So right now the standard deviation of 875 I gave you was right here, 68%. Right, the lower bound of the first standard deviation is a negative value, so it's unusable statistically speaking, right? So now that we have this calculation of 1300%, that 1300% is taking us to a range of 131 to 167. Now let's go back to substance. Check this out. Substance is giving us the daily support, a historical support at 147. And your daily resistance at 154. How freaking confluent is that? That is insane. So I was trying to put this video together yesterday, but man, when I finished the FNG R video, I was just beyond exhausted, and I really couldn't even continue. Right? So I said to myself, oh man, I'll just try to show them tomorrow. And now that I come into the chart, I'm like, damn, I prepared all this and I just never put it out. My goodness, man. So yeah, I was just really dumbfounded by seeing all that stuff there. I loved it. I was like, man, the strategies and the indicators, the algos are working. And to be completely transparent with you, I often mangle these around because I give on these settings for the algos, I give you control. Right? So within this area here, I give you the potential to change the look back period for every daily, for every period that the substance is showing, right? So you can change that yourself. So a monthly look back, I wanted to just look back maybe 2 months. My weekly time frame, I wanted to look back 4 weeks, right? And then my daily look back, I want that daily to give us a historical year-long supporting and resistance read. So which is why we have this 147 to 154. Why did I put it 252? Well, that's easy, because on the back test, 5-day time frame, I'm testing the entire trading history of ASRE. I'm not just back testing just one single portion. So I put 1 year's worth of look back on a daily so that it can give me 1 year's worth of a historical support and resistance. So just so that you know how I'm personally using my own tools, that's how you're seeing this right now. But yeah, if you become an ARQ holder of the the ARQ indicators like Armor, like Composure, you will have access to all of this too and more. So let's see, entry point for GTII. I am waiting. Man, this is my bottom line here. Okay, I'm thinking around 48 cents. Okay, but remember that we've experienced a massive bounce from 45.68. So I guess I'm gonna give you that range right there, just to, and not financial advice, by the way. Just please be very careful. This is not the asset to mess around with, okay? But yeah, this is historically a pretty huge demand. Sasquatch, not a dig on Daniel Borders, but the big news on NVOS that came out this morning, PM only had a three tick move. Oh, to 31. Oh, I see. I expected more of a bump. I guess at 27.50 now. Glad you took profits at 30.80. I am glad you did too. Northwest, what's up? Whatever happened to Viri? I am 100% in and thinking about dumping and going to FNG R. Oh, you weren't here yesterday? Yes, yesterday I towards the end of the session I said, you guys, should I actually, I have a huge gain on Viri, right? And I think it was around 30% up. And I said, I really don't want to get out of this because this is a time bomb just waiting to explode. So I said, maybe I should, get the winners out here to chase my other winners. So I doubled down on the winners on FNGR using my Viri position. And where is Viri? Because yesterday I ended up pulling out at 102. It's at 103. Nice. And Northwest, I'm also not joking by this, but like I almost feel like I wanted to pull like 30 or 40% of ASRE, as everything I have is in the money. To be transparent, I am like 106% up on ASRE. And I think Viri is just in a quiet period right now. Right? I wonder if there's talk of some type of catalyst coming up or something. I know, man. Like that's one that I didn't even talk about it yesterday because I said to myself yesterday that it wouldn't be worth it for me to pull out of this like it took so long to just get that one block, and I don't trade that volume usually. You know, I mean, I'm talking about like a huge. I got a 10,000 share block on this, and it's like that's not usually what I trade, right? I trade very small. The settlement stopped you from, yeah, I know, man. See, the thing is now is that the factor here within ASRE is that they put the spin-off in there. That means that the short positions will have to cover the merger, or I'm sorry, the partnership or whatever that was. Zephram is saying the same thing. He considered selling ASRE this morning, but didn't. So I personally felt like getting rid of ASRE, so I ended up just choosing the Viri position because it was a smaller position, and it was the moment I signaled the go ahead on Viri was at 78 cents, and I ended up getting in around 86 or 88 or something, and then I just took profits yesterday at 102. And I did too. I just have these lingering dollars here and there. Remember the live stream about 2 days ago or 3 days ago? I said, "Oh guys, I have cash here in Robinhood." I forgot I had cash in Robinhood, right? So definitely a few $100s there, so I pulled them out and and then got some. I got long the six strike for September 15th long calls. So yeah, as far as Viri is concerned, I want to get the gains here because Viri is, man, I hate the freaking average is what I'm so pissed about. I'm kind of upset because the average, right, is way under $1, and I see if Viri pulls off their strings the right way, they play the strings the right way. I'm saying that it's a $3 asset, $4 asset at least. I don't know fundamentally, but it looks like it would be there. I YOLO'd some 11s too. That's right. Was it the 11s or was it the 10s? I think you're right. I think it was the 11s. Let's see. Oh yeah. By the way, is FNGR is at 628. You know what I've noticed this entire time is that the $8 calls from 605 to 628 have not moved up or down their value. It's still at 40. Like the bid is at 35, right? But the midpoint is 40. Those have not changed whatsoever. It's really curious that it would do that. Check it out. This is the resistance. Oh man. Let's go. Let's see the position here. Wow. So the $6 strikes that I picked up yesterday are 27, just about 28% up now. And I tried to get them like as fast as humanly possible. Ian Tucker, your 7s for September 15th are pretty good. Morty Bojangles, what's up? And 93 Arca, how you feel about us not consolidating all the way down? Kind of messes up the. See that I was talking about that. Yeah, I was talking about that a little earlier about the formation, right? So the thing here with a formation is that would be traditional trading, but we all can see that this is absolutely not traditionally trading. So nothing about what's happening here would be considered as a breakdown or breakout potential. It's just we have to follow the volume. We have to follow that cash, right? The inflow. And honestly, I think that a good way to do that would be to use the MFI indicator, and that would be your stochastic momentum versus money flow. Where do I have that? right here. So this would show you, we can use this on a shorter time frame too. So say for example, like 15-minute, right? And let me make the price action a little bit bigger here. Okay, so let's see, stochastic momentum right here started curving, creating a bearish divergence, right? So you have upside on the stochastics and the price was coming down, right? So when the price action came down, an immediate spike on the histogram came out showing that like outbound cash was there. And now you can see on this upside coming up, you can see that there is actually correlation with the upside. There is money diving back into the market. Stick vicious. My finger 6 strikes are sitting at 42% at the moment. Nice. So, we had a big like talk, you know, the mods and I yesterday about like maybe liquidating position of the contracts if we don't see strength, right? Because the thing is that if you're gonna get absolute like dollar value, it would be the September 15th. But of course, the September 15ths are also very, very, I mean, it's high risk. We're talking about next week, man. Is that what we're calling last night? I guess we can call it a. It was an after hours fuck around. That's what it was. So that's where you are too, EO? The finger price is so tight. Yes. That's what we did. I don't know what you guys did after I left. Bro, I straight up, no, man, I definitely went to sleep. Cryptic Trader fell asleep at 5 a.m. What the hell? Oh, my goodness. What's up, Pam? Good to see you here. About last night. We were just having a massive time. But we were also discussing, you know, other than us just messing around like dudes, right? We were also speaking real things and real adult things, right? So we wanted to know or see where we stood regarding a potential liquidation of all options contracts and then picking them up back. Either, I don't know, it's Monday, I guess, the Octobers then, right? But if this thing is going to make a pop before next Friday, the September 15th are the way to go, right? And so far, I'm seeing that the September 15th $6, well, now the $6 are in the money. So the $7 strikes, the 8, the 10s and 11s, and the 8s being the ones that are probably the least. Hoping to close out 6 and 7 calls today. Yeah, so if it pops, that was the whole idea. Is that if we see the strength in the market, if it pops, then that's going to be the clear indication that we should probably not go anywhere, right? Because it's already the biggest issue holding an options contract overnight. That's you know, as a day trader, you're ruining yourself by doing that, right? That's against your rules. You shouldn't be doing that in the first place, right? So. So we're over here just breaking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times of rules with all these contracts by holding them overnight. So I guess the biggest risk right now would be from this point, this Friday to next Friday, and the weekend is coming up today. So we're talking about 2 more days of time decay. We're looking at data at theta times 100. For every contract that you have, right? So theta times 100 of the underlying, right? And then you would multiply that times however many contracts you have. That's going to be what you're going to lose over the next 2 days without having any access to trading on Saturday and Sunday. That's what I hate. That's what I hate. I hate time decay. Time is absolutely against you when playing options contracts. Yeah, so Zephyr, oh, you're making a decision tree, a pro and con. Dude, let me know what you think. because I'm at a toss. I am at a fork. It's a tough decision, man. Even EO is saying that he's trying to pull out today. So if that's the case, guys, I don't know, and I promise I will bail out. Yeah, literally. I think that around 10, 7, just like always, 10 to 10:30, we're gonna see a pop, and then potentially after hour, maybe we get some more strength into there, and then this thing goes to freaking $78 at right after hours. Freaking annoying. Stick Vicious, my brother. Thank you so much. Look at advocacy for the Arca. Get some sleep fund. It's just whatever is happening with this asset is keeping us up all freaking night. We almost all-nightered. Sebastian all-nightered with us, right? Like, because our times are more, US based, and Sebastian is in freaking Planet X. So he stayed up all night with us 2 nights ago. Daniel Gonzalez, what is up? Hey man, we're getting indications that FNG R to $10 by noon. So I'm not sure if that's the truth here, but you didn't sleep last night, so now Zephram is the one that got an all-nighter. So guys, we're screwing ourselves over right now, right? As traders, the reason why we're not getting sleep is because we clearly know we're overextended. That's the bottom line, flat out truth as a trader. Psychologically speaking, we are not resting because we're over-levered. And I'm sorry to put it to you that way, but I am also a victim of that stupid ass mistake. So I'm right here with you. Terrible times here. Zephram, I'm in too deep. Yeah, man. I mean, we're guys, we are just way in there. Mark Roach. Let's take a look at that ticker, man. LQR. And also, sorry. Let's see. Is it popping off? Ooh. All right. All right. Let's see. Let me pull up the, I want to see the daily, and then also not these crazy Japanese candles. The regular Japanese candles would be better. Right. So yesterday we were speaking about this resistance, right? I think, Mark, do you recall me saying that the resistance would be 120 to 125? Was that what was happening yesterday? EO, all right, yeah, I'll look at it for you, bro. No problem. Do not double down on AMC. Careful on that one, man. I am not a fan. Retail is not safe there. Day trading it. Okay, so that is what I said, Mark. Okay, so, all right, we passed it just ever so slightly, but it worked as a resistance, right? The funny thing is that we opened the candle right at that. I mean, it was very close to it actually, 120, right? We ended up getting a 121 open. So, of course, naturally, we're going to be facing the resistance of 125 to 131. Now, if we have, my problem here is this. It's still my problem. The fact that it was IPO'd recently. 4-hour time frame showing some strength, though. I would like momentum to be a little more, I'd say, convincing. But it's probably not convincing enough yet because the RSI just got the bounce from the SMA 14. Maybe. Let's see. Finger is already at a 660,000 volume. Look at Off-Grid Gorilla saying, Finger, I am 100% selling my September 15th 6 and calls today on the next pop and taking green money into next week to evaluate for re-entry. That's what we're all saying too, man. And I'm like at a toss-up with that. Off-Grid, Wen Cousins, ASRE. But anyway, so let's look at the hourly time frame here. Is it corrective? Okay, good. Oh, nice. All right, we're already expanding on a new wave. Expanding volatility in the 10-minute and the 15-minute, 30-minute time frame showing a little bit of a balance here. but we still have a pretty convincing upside pivot on that 30-minute stochastic, and the hourly time frame is about to get it. So I think that if there were a downside here, it probably already played out, and this would have been the opportunity at 122, currently sitting at 123 or 124. So I believe that this area here is your long zone. If you're able to get down to 120, that would be a lot better. But the upside appears to be present here. Now remember that, again, the data is not there. It's only representative of a very short-term amount of information. So while I say that the upside is there, be very cautious and make sure to keep a tight stop. Barbara Young, good morning to you. Thank you so much for coming by. So that is currently my thesis here behind LQR. Jeff Nielsen saying GTI sucks more. Jeez. Oh my goodness, you guys. Stick Vicious, I can sell my finger sixes, but I bought some sevens and now have to hold them till oh, what? Why? Wait. So, are you buying them on margin, or why wouldn't you be able to sell them right away? Those are options contracts. Like, everybody knows that, you know, that the weekends are the worst time because of unsettled funds. So then they shouldn't have let you buy it in the first place. Wait, so they will tell you that it's unsettled funds and won't let you trade OTCs, but they will let you trade options? That's corruption. Options funds settle in one day? Oh man, I'm wondering, like, now I'm and that's Webull, right? You're speaking of Webull. Let me see what it's done to. Yeah, man, that really. Sorry, what is this? What is that, brother? I'm sorry, what was the are you talking about like a PDT or what is a DT? I thought that was the pattern day trade. Because yeah, if you have more than 3 trades and you have a, you know, under a $25,000 account, then of course. 1 hour left for Borders 10. Well, where is he though? I think he meant noon. Yeah, where is Borders, by the way? Do you guys know where he's located? Is he in the east? Is he New York up there? Because 12 p.m. for me is 3 hours from now. Well, 4. Damn, Stig. I think they're hitting you with a PDT, so you may not have any more day trades, I guess. That sucks. Morty, Daniel Borders, I think, spoke about. I think this was yesterday, though. I know that somebody else said that he had been repeating a $15 target, but no, I'm speaking of yesterday, or the day before yesterday too. He was talking to Hennessy. He said that he said $9 Friday, and then I think that was 2 days ago, and then today, and then yesterday he said $10 by noon today. So now I'm wondering if noon, like where, like, right? Like, what, I mean, for Sebastian Lim, what is noon? It's going to be like our 8 p.m. here. Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, hold on. Daniel Borders lives with Frank? Like, right now? I mean, I know Frank is worth a lot of money, right? But, no way. Well, B, what the hell, man? Look at you. Zephram is super sharp with these things, and he said, I think he was joking. Bro. Daniel Borders is... I'm going to kick you. Right, so Daniel Borders is in Florida, right? So he's speaking of noon his time, obviously. So they have bunk beds, right? If you would have said that, that would have been a lot better. Right, so... it's a tea party. Right, so... so I don't know, yeah, so I guess he said by noon tomorrow, right? So for me, I'm thinking to myself, noon? That's perfect. That would be right after the algo shift at around 10 a.m. But... in 1 hour is lunchtime, and that's usually when the lowest volatility happens. Maybe Borders and Frank shared a jail cell. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, you guys, I don't know what his deal was by saying that FNGR could be $10 by noon today. So if that's the case, then we are 52 minutes away. Is that 8:06 or 8:08? So, Frank and DB are in Florida, but not living together. Oh, so they are in Florida. Oh, man, that's funny. I mean, that was Cryptic. Cryptic's response was that. He said, wait, a billionaire is living in Frank's house or sharing a room? Like, Sean, oh my dude, where have you been, man? Yo, should I try and catch the falling knife with GTI and AMC? What up, homie? Never. Never, never, never. Oh, dude. You're working, man? That's good. That's good, man. Look at Cryptic Trader. He's going to be the first one to tell you, man. No, sir. Man, brother, please do not try to day trade that, man. AMC is just, just be careful. Just, there are better ways to, to trade the short term. FNGR being one of them. Sebastian Fingerlim, you just disappear and then out of nowhere you just come and say, are you ready? Are you ready? The corruption is real. All right. Are we gonna get the 10? Let's get that going. We're gonna do that right now. Let's see. Will with three whole L's. Here we go. FNGR, right? So let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and put a poll up saying, will FNGR hit $10 today? And let's go ahead and I'll tag Borders, right? We'll give him the results based on what we all just chose right now. All right. So go ahead, hit it. Start voting. Will FNGR hit $10 today? We're not even saying it by noon. Let's just say today. And we'll go ahead and give it to Borders, right? So we'll tag him. We'll get the results. I will screenshot that, right? I'll take a screenshot and then we can tag him and say thoughts. No, but this is not the closed Cryptic. This is just for, is it going to hit $10 today at all? So go ahead. We'll tag we'll tag Daniel Borders and we'll ask him as soon as we can. So let's go ahead and get all the votes in and see if we can hit $10 today. And we'll show him that from the live stream, whatever percentage is saying that it will or it won't. Right? So far, it looks like there's hella doomsday happening. Look at your sentiment, bro. Welby, I'm talking about the volume happening in Arca Bull's live stream right now, saying no. Let's look at the daily volume on FNGR so far. 642. How are you saying no? Don't shift it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't shift it. No, no, I just saw it go from 78 to 77. Get out of here. Don't do that. The options, yeah, is an IV pump. Let me pull up my options contracts. I want to know. Oh my goodness. My options are way IV pump right now. Oh my goodness. Nice. Dude, are you kidding? I said back, not home. What? Oh, goodness gracious. I just want to see. Wow. Nice to see. Some cash money. Yes, sir. Good deal, good deal. All right, so FNGR is pushing on that 6. Are you guys getting 642 or I'm looking at 639? And the wow, guys, check this out. Yeah, the $6 strike, September 15th expiry from yesterday. They are now, the ones that we picked up yesterday, they are now 40% up. Congratulations if you caught entry on those. But man, is it actually, yeah, the implied volatility is going a little berserko right now. It's about to reach 200% implied volatility, and the open interest on the 6 strike is about 4,800. So many people are longing the 6 and 7s. And remember, the 6s are now experiencing implied volatility in gamma because it's well in the money. It's now, it's now in the money. We bought them when they were outside of the money. So now they're in the money and getting all this valuation. Oh, goodness, man, that is awesome. That is so cool. So how's the vote coming, team? Let's go ahead and see. So 51 votes in so far. Vote if FNGR will hit $10 today. I'm gonna tag Daniel Borders. I'll get his attention, right? I'll get Daniel Borders' attention. So vote now, and we'll print it, and then we'll ask him thoughts on this, good sir. Right? So go ahead and enter your votes right now. Will FNGR hit $10 or no? Just hit the yes or no button, and we'll have a bunch of results for him to go over. All right. No gamma after expiration. That is right. Who put you on a time? No way. Did you get really put on a time? Guys, EO is my master student. Don't put him on a timeout. Hold on just a sec. CGC up over 44% on 33 million. What is that even? What is that worth? Yeah, keep the votes coming in, team. I want to tag. I'm telling you, I want to tag Daniel Borders, and he'll likely respond. Right, so he'll respond to me because I'm a dad, like he's a dad. Because things. No, not to EO though. We don't want Borders to walk away from it. EO actually knows how to trade. He's a track 1. He passed with I think it was 110 or something %. He's good. We don't want Borders to walk away from finger. Yeah, no. We don't want. So we don't want him to, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask him, like, what are the thoughts here, right? Look at it balancing out. Now that we have 62 approaching the 50% of the available population live, I'm literally just statistically all of you. The odds are starting to even out, right? So, but we will see. We have to see. Cryptic Crypto Trader said, yep. Stick Vicious. October 7th. The October, what is it? 20? Is it 22? Or is it October 20th? I'm speaking of the strikes for I'm sorry, the expiry for October. So those are moving good? Wow. Currently sitting at 638. Is that what you guys are seeing in your book too? All right, so we're sitting at 71% voting no that FNGR will hit $10 today. And, so Robert White, he bought the big players info. He brought the big players into FNGR. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I totally know. But he's not the only one, by the way. There's another group aside from the big board. Stick Vicious, October 20th, right? Okay. And those are okay, so Stick Vicious is saying that the October 20th expiry long calls 7 strike and 8 strike are printing. Nice. So overall, in my personal positions, I'm about 100% up in the options contracts. But because I've had these other options contracts out of the money, I am now 30% up overall. And it was hit by unanimous decision. All right, so Ian Tucker, you also have the October 20th as well? Are the 11s in red, Cryptic? Let me see. I don't think mine were in the red. Let me see. Hold on. That sucks if yours are. Let me see. Okay, that's not it. What broker did I have them in? Let me see here. Okay, I think this is it. And oh, yeah, no, dude, I didn't do the 11s. I did the 10s. And those are like 8% up. Those are 8% up. That's interesting. Yeah, but that's because the delta is a lot smaller there too. I think it's in the 20s. I think it was a delta of 27 on the 10s. And like a delta of 23 or something on the 11s for September 15th. So the rate that you're getting in with IV pump, I don't even know that it's getting it yet actually. But it's awesome that we're sitting at 638 right now. That's yeah, we spoke of the 621 being the support. Let me see. Okay, so this was the overall range, right? 624 to 716. We already hit 662. I gave a focus here, guys. I need to look at my FNGR video. But I think I said in my FNGR video that we would hit this target right here. 668. Did I? If you guys remember my video from last night, please let me know if I said that in the video. Did I say last night that we were going to hit the 668? That we had resistance there? Because I have a range here that's 624 to 716 with a focus of 668. And we hit 662 already. We're going to have to create another poll here to say, are we going to show Daniel Borders this poll or not? So at first, I'm sorry, Pupusas to go. What the heck did you just say? Let me make my text a little bit bigger because my portrait screen is a bit out there. So Pupusas to go is saying at first I was full of BS, right? But yesterday I watched the video about FNG R and you were saying a probability to drop to 595. I put a lot of money on that price and already made your weekend spending, my bro. Okay, so first of all, I don't want you to do that, but second of all, hell yes. I said it in our private chat too. Right? So I said it that watch tomorrow, guys, 592 and then it all sucks, right? 647. Damn. Are you serious? You're getting that read already? What? Let me see. It's so volatile. Wow. 647 high. So yeah, man. Oh my goodness. Daniel Borders tweet. What does it say? Let's go ahead and check it out. Hold on just a sec. Let me refresh here. Let me go ahead and search for the brosif. 59 seconds ago. Okay, let me just put it up, right? 59 seconds ago. FNG R, what the hell are you saying? FNG R, the biggest buyers in this haven't even dropped the ticket yet. This is going to be crazy. No way. And 5 minutes ago, he said this should be fun. FNG R news is imminent. So there's a catalyst coming in too. We are not trading as technical traders right now. We are trading as Daniel Borders traders. That is massive. Wow. Okay. All right. What are we going to do about that, right? What are we going to do? It's at 645 right now. This thing is showing so much freaking strength. Damn, dude. Yeah, so check it out. The $6, the 6 strikes are now up 43%. They just went up even more. So let me go ahead and get out of this screen here. Come back to the chat. Oh my goodness. That's insane. Why poke the bear? I'd keep it in the house, right? Sasquatch, that's what I was thinking. Maybe we should just not show him that 68% of the results are coming in with a hell no. And we're over here going to we're literally at 650 right now. Oh man, this thing is about to go. These options are about to pump again. Wow. I'll tell you what. Yeah, no, I think it would be probably best, right? So that the majority of the sentiment here is feeling that we won't hit the $10 because, I mean, for real, guys, it is massive. That's huge, right? But it's not impossible, but it is, pretty largely improbable with a high chance of probability. Oh my goodness. Yes, so much room for activities is right. Look at the price at 655 now. Oh my goodness. And apparently there hasn't even been a ticket from that large buyer. $10 is 50%, is a 50% run from here. All right, so look at this. Whoever, that was Pupusas, right? He ended up getting long at 595, where I said it was going to dip to 592, I think. But he got long 595. So if you caught that in your current look, I mean, that's already what? Almost a 10% gainer in like under an hour. That's awesome. Ian Tucker, Arca, how long should we hold our October 7th? I'm up 35%. See, the Octobers, I would feel a lot better closing those and then re-entering them, compounding the cash for Monday. Right? Because the thing is, well, another thing is we don't know how far it's going to gap up on Monday or whatever, but you can, I mean, I could compound them, but to be honest, you're not at a risk like the September 15th people are. So in all honesty, it's a 50-50 shot. You could hold them and still be okay. And but around the last week, maybe get rid of them. All right. So, but just know that it's a real 50-50 thing. It's up to you But in my case, although I would hold, there's also the, I also probably would, actually, you know what, no dude, I personally would hold them. But that's just me. Don't let it be you, okay? So after hours, there's nothing we can do about the options contracts. As soon as intraday is over, that your options contracts are locked away despite the market movement. So that's why it's dangerous to hold the options contracts overnight in general. That's why it's a little taboo to do that, right? So because of the overnight and weekend potential exposure, that's you get into a really gray area there. So let's see. Borders just said this should be fun. Fingered news is imminent. Yeah, that was around 6 minutes ago. He also just said that the biggest buyer hasn't even gotten a ticket for FNG R, which was the comment right after that one. Cryptic Trader saying October's hold them. Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking too, dude. Maybe if you can just hold them, it'd be okay too. October 8s are blowing up 20%. Yes, nice. Damn, Daniel. All right, so let's see. I thought if it was day's market was open, let's see, was not aware about them. Thank you. Yes, a lot of people are not aware that options contracts are untradable after, outside hours or after hours, pre-market hours, all that. I got shares and options using the shares to buy midday dips and sell end of after hours has been working great. So BBJ, you sound just like Off-Grid Gorilla. That is, it's a nice hedge too, just in case, right? I love it. SL, if $11 calls will gap into the money, and the market makers will, and the market makers will be forced to buy 2 million settled shares, damn, then Lynn Partners would be forced to put up $10 more of each share shorted through Jeff. Oh, I guess that sort of makes sense, actually. Yeah, I think SL, that sounds like, holy crap, or that sounds like gamma, actually. What you're describing in I guess in short could be, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a really good thesis though. I have to hand it to you. That's really clever thinking, bro. 93. Seb, did you see my comment on that? Oh my goodness. Guys, don't get me in trouble. Is FNG R allowed to drop news while market is open? Yeah, I don't think they have an issue like Apple or Nvidia or something, where that would really move the markets in general. $93, you guys argued just 2 days ago? Oh my goodness, man. A lot of people do say that about him. So Gretchen, I haven't gotten look at Gretchen. Gretchen, you should have been with us on the call then. I haven't gotten a wink of sleep since Thursday of last week. Millionaires in the making, all of us over here just losing sleep because clearly we're all freaking crazy and we're way over levered. So guys, I promise the entries that I have for FNGR and for ASRE are unheard of. I do not play that type of volume. That's a lot. 652 currently on FNGR, man. Wow. Very holding at 102. That was yesterday's take profit for me. GTII, did it drop below it's actually recovering to 60.10 right now, but it went to that 59 dead on. And ASRE recovering from the 39 bottom. And damn, nice. It actually did long it. Cool. I guess that was that little opportunity to get long that asset there, right? What's this? COSM dropping to 114. And yeah, still holding the 651. At this point I'm gonna Like, I don't know. I don't like the thing is that everything is pointing to the upside, like more so than ever now. Right? So let me pull this up. You have a 3 white soldiers formation here in the 30-minute time frame. Let's see if this thing can pull off a support right back down to the area of maybe 640. I mean, there is a range here, so let me see. 636 to 640 looks like something, right? Potential support there. Let's pull up our averages. SMA 10 located right at the bottom side of our support. EMA 21 is located all the way down here, but oh, nice. Look at this. It got it. It went down to 636 and bounced. That was immediate. So, yeah, if you're new to the chat, please cast your votes. Will FNGR hit $10 today? I want to see if we can get up to 140 votes so that we can have a good statistical stance. And depending on that response, then, you know, if it's positive, then we will tag him. But if it's not, we'll keep it in-house, right? But go ahead and cast your votes as soon as you're in. Will FNGR hit $10 today? Not at close, not at any time, not at aftermarkets. I'm just saying today. In general, right? So, Gretchen. Oh no. What I meant in the I meant in the moderators section. It was just me, Zephram, Sebastian, and Cryptic. It was just the moderators and the analysts and I, right? So we were just. So, I mean, Cryptic traders stayed up till 5 a.m. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, man. So, Sebastian, bro, just we have to compose ourselves as traders. But damn, dude, I can't argue with that though. But I feel you because I was there too. All right, so yeah, the immediate short-term time frame is getting that little. Oh, would this be the opportunity to get to see the options? Let me see. Oh man, they really haven't dropped in value at all. Even with this fall, they have not dropped. I was thinking of bringing in. Hope for that. That actually happened already. Better. The pullback happened this early in the AM. I'm talking. Let's see. When did it go? Yeah, right here. It happened. Let's see. 31 hour. 1 hour. It happened about an hour and a half to 2 hours ago. An hour and a half ago, and it went down to 580. Let me see. A low of 587. And I was saying that yeah, that was exactly the. I was saying 592 or 595 from my video yesterday, right? So it really, wow. I mean, I had no idea that it would reach down that low. It's just, that's so freaking low, you know? This is, I mean, we're already out of support here. We were just sitting at 655 and it dropped right now to 636. Let's see. Ian Tucker, 587 was original pullback, and it was quick. Yeah. So Ian, that's where I think. I'm sorry. Who was it? Who was it that got long on at the 595? It was Pupusas. His name was Pupusas. He said that at first he thought that I was full of crap, right? But he ended up putting a big entry at 595 based on what I said. And he caught it, and he's now sitting at 648. Oh my goodness. Oh, right. So you were speaking about Ace's live stream for the ham call. Oh, got it. So what ended up happening there? He had a meeting with a whale, or who did he meet? He was talking about meeting someone, right? And I'm speaking about ham. I'm not sure if he got a whale meeting or something, but that would be cool. So Frank, ASRE updates on deck for early next week. Nice. That should be really nice. So Sebastian is saying $7 next up, and I wouldn't disagree, right? Because per yesterday's projections, at least from the analysis that we were performing, right, we were noticing that there is a pretty nice inflection right up in here, right? So I mean, no, I'm sorry. This is the daily time frame inflection. This is still in the cards, but hold on, not that. I want to show you. Here it is. So I was saying that my thesis was to create support out of the 621 to 618 level, right? With the possibility of going down to 592 or whatever that was. And then if we did that, the next step overall would be like close to 716. And so far, the thesis is looking pretty good. Yeah, no. A $6 asset, like $6.50 asset, regular retail is not moving this. I think I would need more buying power than that. There's currently concurrent viewers right now are 125. If all of us bought at the same time, I don't think it's still enough to move it. My $5 calls had a high of 520 this morning. I think it's a hint for $10 next week. So you also don't believe the $10 for today. 65% are saying no to the $10 thus far. So if you are new to the chat, please make sure to cast your vote, and that will help us get a read here. Big Red Bulldog, Arca, me and Joel were sticking up for you on Matt Core's live. He was trying to say you can't tell manipulation or any type of crime for charts. We argued that Arca shows technical analysis that he could. Bro, wait. He knows who I am? What? First of all, Matt Kors knows who I am for real. That's my first question. Big Red Bulldog, are you in here still? And answer me immediately. Did I mean it? What? Buzz Margin Call, my bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys, please hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and finesse that algorithm, right? So we can get some more viewers, some more concurrence, and we can be streaming to bigger and bigger audiences, and we could spread the word over statistical and technical analysis, right? Good things here, team. Especially when we merge it with all of our skills here, man. Daniel Gonzalez says, okay, good. I don't want to have to go and beat up anyone for Arca. 70 Mustang. I know, seriously, look, so 64% of the votes are saying no, $10, but so 70 Mustang, that's based off of what Daniel Borders said. Cryptic is counting the minutes. He said he's got 20 minutes left to hit that $10 mark. So, guys, I am still tripping on Matt Kors is a crybaby. He's too sensitive, and if you don't agree with him, he starts to bash you. He's a smart guy, but very immature. Yeah, he is a pretty smart guy. Based on whatever response I got from someone else, I was saying that he was probably a good trader based on a response that someone gave me. Right, so I am not doubting his ability and whatever, but he just probably doesn't know how much further humans have come from a year or two ago into understanding how to combat algorithms. I'm talking about HFT versus HFT. High frequency trading systems versus high frequency trading systems. I'm talking about you hiring the most unbelievable person, right? If you can find just a super talented coder, Python, be it Pine, Java. If you hire, wow, look at TLRY ripping. Very cool. If you can hire one like a bright mind like that, that would introduce the potential of combating algorithms with other big money. Aaliyah, Daniel Borders is actually, well, we believe him to be a billionaire alongside a panel called The Big Board. And it's a group of very, very, very rich people that are combating the shorts. Right? So Sean O, do you know what I said? Sean O, do you know what I mean when I say, are you going to wear the gecko today? Do you know what I mean? Oh, okay. So Aaliyah's saying I really had no idea. Yeah, no, for real. This is this guy. But the thing is that he's not the only. The big board is not the only ones. 650 again on FNG R. Oh, I had a play here for TLRY. Oh, well, freaking hell, every single target hit. Damn. Oh my goodness, good times here. Okay. Now, I was telling my brother the other day that that's kind of a saying around people who have been in the markets for a while. It's, you know what I mean when I say, are you going to wear your gecko tonight? Based on Gordon Gekko. He set the standard with that, with the white collar button-up shirt. I mean, what was it? H&M was even selling it for a while. I think it's still being sold. Mr. Goods. Yeah, Matt Kors just mad at, he's still just mad at that he's still pumping AMC. He's still stuck on the AMC wagon. Matt Kors, Trey, and Andrew, no money. Take me back to when no one knew how to trade days. Bro, yes, that was literally me. I was like, whoa, this guy has a bunch of following. Yeah, literally, the bull and bear cufflinks to wear with the gecko, bro. That's how you. So listen, man, that's going to be the new thing. I want, like, if we bank out heavy here, not that we haven't already, if we bank out heavy on FNGR, right, currently sitting at 650. If we bank out heavy, not talking about today, just in general, right? If we all bank heavy, I want everybody to post a picture with their gecko. I'll go and buy one and I'll post it. I swear. 653 FNGR pushing. Oh man, damn, that's so funny, my brother. What is GTII doing? Please. Coming back down to 59. Okay. I was trying to see what the hell the deal was. All right, 104 on Viri, recovering 2 ticks. And wow, man, FNGR just getting rejected off of that 650. Wow. Okay. But the $6 strikes for September 15th that I picked up yesterday are now up 46%. So just wow, man. After the banking, we will dump finger money there. Yes, 70 Mustang. Yes, hold off because if you, man, I mean that's sorry, I can't really answer you like that, right? What I'm really trying to say is that you're approaching a very heavy demand. So usually, you know, when I like talk my crap to people that talk crap to me, like they're like some guy came up to me and he you know, and he said that, oh, you're making a video about this and this and that just makes you now 10 picks behind me. So so I immediately responded with, I will out trade you any day. so, sorry, hold on. I'm going off of what you're saying here. Do I have any, I think it was the, do I have any hope one, right? Hold on. Ah, damn it. It's all good. Northwest is saying, I fall asleep listening to Arca videos since he posts so late. Oh man. Hey, I'm trying to post them. I'm trying to post them as early as I can, but sometimes, you know, it's just so difficult with the little guy. Because the little guy, he requires so much attention. Sometimes he gets mad at me, right? Just for I feel like he's the one telling me stop replying to the FUD. 75. Let me turn up. Yeah, I'm trying to get his AC on, but it's not going again. Hold on. The stupid Honeywell. We're drawing power here. 653 FNG R. My goodness, man. Come on. My exposure here is just so massive. 20, 40, 50, 60. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely 46% up on those options from yesterday, man. Congratulations, by the way, team. If you ended up picking up those options with me, then you're way in the money. Ian Tucker, Arca, I just appreciate your videos, dude. When I'm like talking, and I'm realizing that it's so hard to explain everything so that everyone can understand, and then I look at the timer in the bottom right, and it says 15 minutes or 16 minutes. I'm like, oh damn. And that's when I go, guys, I'm sorry for this long video. Because like everything that I'm explaining over a 20-minute video, I saw probably within 5 minutes, right? So then I have to like break it down into several segments so that I can have everybody understand the thesis, because if you don't understand the thesis, then what good is my video, right? A lot of people used to comment saying, Arca, it's just a lot easier for you to say it's going to drop here and it's going to go there. But how many people would I get to listen to me if I did say that? So many people talk about those, like that particular thing there. So many people say like, Arca, just say where it's going to go down and say where it's going to go up. And I'm like, no, because I'm never going to grow. No one is going to care. 657 on FNG R. What is happening? Nice. Guys, the September 15 $6 strikes are now up over 50%. 660 FNG R. Get out of here. What? Yeah, you can't learn that way. I totally agree. All right, Casey, my goodness, man. There we go, past the 655. Here we go, man. That was it. We just passed that inflection. 664. My goodness. We are getting an IV pump on these options right now, team. This is so freaking exciting right now, man. This is so awesome. I am very, very, very happy that the team is banking on this one, man. It's about time that retail gets at least a shot here, you know? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Guys, I am 108% up on all the options contracts now. This is insane volume. Welby, you listen to Nin? To Nine Inch Nails? The finger anthem right now, man. Head like a hole. Nice. The patience is absolutely paying off, man. If you know anybody that's been telling us about FNG R, that's been Sebastian 8 months ago. This guy came in hot into the Arca Bulls team, and he was like, yo, Arca, here's a tip. Take a look at this. And then for the rest of my life, over the last 8 months, we've been looking into this. Lord Finger Seb. Getting close to noon. My goodness. So it is actually paying off a bit, right? He did say that? Has he posted anything, by the way? Borders. Let's see. It looks like, I don't know what the heck pictures just somebody sent me. 29 minutes ago, yeah. Yeah, no, this was the last one that he posted. So that was 29 minutes ago. Finger, the biggest buyers in this haven't even dropped a ticket yet. This is going to be crazy. So I'm wondering if this is like the first like sign of it. I mean, it's 8:52 a.m. How is this running this hard going into a quiet period? 8:53 a.m. Pacific time, remember. We're going into lunchtime. So what are they trying to do? Are they actually trying to get the market maker managers to go to lunch and then rip this thing while the heads are having lunch? High manipulation, super predatory longing here. Oh my goodness. Sebastian. You know what? One of the funniest posts, guys. Make sure. Okay, if you're new to the chat, hit the poll. Right. Make sure to cast your votes in. We want to know if FNGR will hit $10 today or not. Not by 12. Or not by whatever time specifically. I'm just asking, will FNGR hit $10 today? All right. So go ahead and cast your votes if you haven't done so already. And we'll evaluate what those results are, right? So if they come out good, we'll go ahead and tag Daniel Borders, and we'll tell him, right? So Sean O saying, just sent you my gecko on Twitter. Are you serious? Wait, where are you? Wait, I'm gonna find it. Oh, is that you in the front? Is that you in the very front in the middle? Sean, you're talking about the DMs, right? Is that you in the front middle? Oh, dude, okay. You would be wearing a gecko, bro. I love it. I love it so much. I could barely tell that it is too, man. Wait. What are you saying? Man, I saw that 714 in there. I'm like, don't tell me that. It's at a taboo number right now. We don't speak of that number. Look at all you freaking crazy maniacs. You guys are all just dumping in the 666. Going all Slipknot on the boy here. Chad Vivian saying, hey Arca, stupid question. Is there a benefit from exercising options? Sorry, new to options trading. Yeah, but when it's done appropriately, right? So 667, better number. All right. So when it's done appropriately, meaning that if you were to have longed $5 strikes, I mean, you can long them anytime you want, really. You could still now. But I'm saying that if you were to have longed those when we were not, when the $5 were out of the money, right? I'm talking about not in the money at all. So when we were at $4, $3 around there, and you longed your $5, and then this thing just rips beyond the $5, goes to $8, $9, $10, $15. You have the God-given right to exercise all of those shares that you picked up with a $5 strike to exercise at the strike. You can buy those, let's see, 100 shares per contract, right? You have the right to buy them at $5 if the asset is trading at freaking 50 if it's happening. So if your asset is trading at like 40, $50 or something, and then you exercise at $5 each, you can sell them at $50 when they come out of the contract. So that's the little trick there behind options contracts and exercising, right? So it's when it's done appropriately. That's why I said that you would really need a good gap of room to cover all costs, to cover broker fees, cover taxes, cover all that good stuff, and then trading entry and whatever, just all the fees in general. So you bought sixes yesterday. Yeah, so the thing is that you would have to have the money, right, to buy it. So you're talking about, it's if you had one $6 contract and it goes to $10 and you want to exercise, meaning that you buy them at $6 and then sell at $10, that's $600. That's $600 for just one contract, right? 672. Team, check it out. Whoa! Damn! We are going! Guys, this is insane. I'm just looking at my P&L just go stupid right now. This thing is just going way up. Damn! Flame, you caught the bottom. You really did. Let's go for 675, my bro. Oh my goodness. That is massive. I can't believe it, man. That's crazy. That's really something else. Yeah, my $6 strikes are finally freaking in the money. Like way in the money. Let me see, and my new $6 strikes from yesterday, those are up 61.5%, team. 674 FNG R. Damn. Are you, I mean, can I just get some more, what can I do to just increase anxiety here, right? Wow. That is just massive. Let me go to this chart over here. Look at FNGR. Look at this. That's the picture that I sent the other day, right? FNGR be like... Somebody want to take a screenshot of that and post that? Say, look at FNGR for Arca's chart. Look at this. Meanwhile, the entire market, right? Oh my goodness. That is massive. Dude. Good times, man. Good times indeed. Look at Cryptic Trader is he's got him on a dime. He's like, bro, this is not at $10. It is at $6.74. What did we say about $10? Rosy Gray Glasses up over 100% on my options. What would it be at $10 when it hits today? Yeah, that would, I'm not gonna lie, man, that would probably be like a good 1,000 or 2,000% up. Like these contracts are gonna be worth a lot of money. Like the contracts that you picked up for $60 or $50 each may very well be worth $400 each. I mean, for real. No freaking joke, man. So far, we have 119 votes. Will FNGR hit $10 today? If you're new to the chat, please go ahead and vote. Cast your votes in right now. And this will give us a really good idea is if the sentiment is fueling the $10 or not, right? So we definitely have enough of an audience right now to get those numbers in. So cast your votes and let me know, will FNGR hit $10 today? If it's a good result, then we'll go ahead and tag Borders and we'll let them know, hey, your $10 projection is looking like it, just a little late after, you said, 12, but it's not, but we still feel like it will. So will it? Guys, obviously, that's Mark Roche saying FNGR is obvious to $100. So yesterday, guys, let me know in the chat, how many of you are actually part of the Daniel Borders, what is it called? The Telegram. Do I have any members of the Telegram in here in the chat right now for Daniel Borders? And I asked for a specific question. I'm asking because I heard through the grapevine that that they were speaking about my $30 target. That Daniel Borders was talking about. He said it was a fake one. Oh, no way. So he doesn't have a Telegram at all? SL, I'm asking you now. Is that true? Daniel, sorry, I'm getting the last part of your response here. Oh, okay. Got it. So yeah, apparently I was being called out in that chat, but not in a bad way. Joel, so Off-Grid Gorilla, apparently it's not real. But were they talking? But I have a question for you, Off-Grid Gorilla. Were they talking about me yesterday about my $30 target? The one, this one here, I'll show you in the chart. This is the one that they were apparently talking about, right? So I have this macro, descending broadening wedge, and I believe, yeah, it's on the bi-weekly chart. And this, I know I have a huge mess over here, right? So let me get rid of some things. I know there's really convoluted here. I gotta highlight the take profit for this too. So let me make it a solid line, make it a 3px and a neon green, right? So this right here is your take profit for the broadening descending wedge, all right? So that's that take profit is consistent of first the target that I spoke about around a few weeks ago, 1283. So we were trading around $3 when I was saying 1283, right? So the thing here is that this is what I call a bullish buy formation breakout, okay? So you have this descending broadening wedge into an exit strategy. So this exit strategy being an inverse head and shoulders. The take profit for an inverse head and shoulders is acquired like this. Make your trend line to evaluate where the neck is, right? So in this case, I believe my neck is located there. So you take a trend line from the center where the head is, all the way from that neckline to the very bottom of the head. Then you apply this to your to the top side of your right hand shoulder, all right? So when you do that, that gets you a target of this, 31.22, which is confluent to the 3-spot 618.33.15. So I heard that somebody was talking about me in, I guess they were, right, in that supposed Telegram, and they were saying for me to maybe not discredit that $30 target because I was being really dismissive about this. I mean, I don't want to take control over something that's like 1,000% away. Actually, I don't even know how far away it is, but just it was just a figure of speech, right? So, okay, just for argument's sake, it's 382% out. I'm not speaking about something 400% out of the money, right? So I'm just going to state it there because that's how you trade this formation in the first place. That's just how you trade it, right? So, but I was apparently being told not to discredit that $30 target. I mean, I guess that's cool, right? But I'm still not going to support it until I see validations for it. And so far, my validations are not for that. My statistical backtest is I mean, just like I said when we were at $4 back to $3, going to $5, and everywhere there, the statistical backtest has always been the same. It's always been the 68 spot 52% upper bound of the first standard deviation, which is indicative of a target of 888, and that is confluent to the to what we were speaking about with the substance indicator, right? So giving us the 888 target, and actually even here on the daily time frame, I'm sorry that you can't read this, but I'll read it for you. It's 805 on the daily, but I wasn't on the daily that I was looking at this. I was looking at this on the monthly, I believe. And let me see. Or, sorry, was this the right chart? Forgot which one I had it on. And I guess, let me go back to that chart and let me just make my adjustments for the look back that I did. Oh, it is, here we go. Let me make sure this is 252 trading days. Okay. Oh, wow. So the daily resistance shifted from 883 or something down to 805. You can see it on the pink metric when it shows up right where my mouse is here, okay? Right where my mouse is where it's going to show up. Okay, take a look. 805 is that you see how everything's shifting live is because it's active, right? It's moving with the market. So this is my personal algo, the one that I'm going to give you access if you do gain access to the ARQ algos, right? So that target now is very close to the 789 that we had as a discretionary resistance overall. So I guess I'm trying to say that I'm focusing more at 789 to 981 with a focus of 880. That's my thesis so far. I'm not sure of the $10 target, but I'm talking to you per statistics, right? Just, I'm mathing this. I am totally just mathing this. All right. Oh my goodness, guys. The $6 strikes from yesterday are up 61.5%. Damn. Yes. Wow. I am just, I am green all across the board now. That feels incredible. Nice, team. So, but yeah, congratulations if you were able to pick up those options contracts yesterday. If you are not aware, I am streaming every day, right? So that's going to be 6:30 or 6:40 a.m. just to try to let the market kind of breathe a little bit, and then I'll start my stream. Right, so it's 9:07 and it's currently moving up still. It's 9:07. I'm speaking of Pacific time, aka lunchtime NYSE. Usually the quiet period would be around this moment, and it's just it's really funny here that it's not so quiet. It just ripped heavily. Viri sitting at 103, GTII sitting at 64.79. If you caught that 59, nice, but I wouldn't expect this to be the bottom side here. If anything, we could make a move all the way up to 68.29, but I don't think so. But that would be a heavy resistance. And then you would get introduced to the bottom side of where I'm thinking would be 45.63 to 49.54 bottom demand, and the upper demand would be 50.90 to 55.32. Okay, so I'm still waiting for that. And then I think, man, it would be funny if this thing did capitulate right all the way down here, and then FNG R tries to make its run. 39.75 ASRE. I literally can't dip any more into there because I am completely tapped. Way over leveraged. Green Mountain, sure. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull it up. And what I am going to say is that if you can, hold on just a sec. Okay. Yeah, let me take a look at that. This was I forgot I'm going to keep that up just in case. Let me load up a whole new thing over here, and then we'll start taking I have to take a look at that ticker for you. What was it again? MYO, I think it was, yeah. MYO. Nice. Up over 11% on the day. And in compliance. Huge capitulation here. My goodness. This thing has been manipulated on the daily, broad daylight. Like not even low key about it. This thing has just been dropped to the floor. So very nice recovery here. Yeah, I really want to see this. I'm curious about it. No lie. So, but just hold on just a sec, team. Let me go ahead and turn on the AC, because I promise you all of this price action up being this much money actually just has me like, and my son's stupid AC didn't go on. So yeah, just give me 2 minutes. I'm going to run upstairs, turn on his air, and I'm going to get my air on. Hold on just a sec, team. All right, here we go. Back in. Oh, yeah, it is moving. 669. Eddie F, what's up, man? Over 1.1 million volume today. Double. Really? Is that already there? Wow. No way. I haven't. I know somebody else was keeping the track of the volume here. Let's. Damn, are you joking? Why is my volume not present there? That's annoying. Let me just click on the daily here real quick. Volume 1.114 million. Can you believe that? I hated that. I just changed the color. I don't understand why the hell it didn't do it. Yeah, so what I mean by that is this, right? So this is like my script here, right? So I have to change the colors and like things like this. But I changed it yesterday. Not even sure why it didn't actually. Oh, I didn't publish it. Damn it. Okay, it's all good. So yeah, it's still showing. It actually shifted from 805 to 807 as the daily resistance. But the monthly resistance. I could barely read it. I don't know why I chose that. But yeah, so the monthly resistance here, and remember the monthly look back. I forgot where we had it. Let's go ahead and just make sure that we can see that. The monthly look back is 60 days. Right, so that is giving us that 807 target, still very much within our resistance range. Currently at 670. The price action is moving up, despite the fact that it's in the quiet period right now. I mean lunchtime. And daily. Oh, here we go. Look at this. We're starting to get a recovery in volume. Nice. That is something that I wanted to see because yesterday I was noticing that the 12-hour had declining volume, but now seeing it from the daily perspective, that is 100% bullish. We're talking about ascending price, ascending volume. That's bullish. Very, very cool. Let me come back to the chat. All right, so team, I need one more vote. So cast it right now. I just need 140 so we can have a good statistical read. Will FNGR hit $10 today? Yes or no? And please go ahead and cast your vote in right now. We are at 139 votes. We want to just get one more in. If the magical person is out there. 667 FNGR and moving. Let me go ahead and see what the options contracts are saying now. Yeah, 61.5% up even still. The options contract that I bought for $48 or $50 is now worth $105. Batter saying 664. We're there. Looking like it's recovered to 667. Damn, talk about a heavy equity curve here. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a good jump on the P&L. 664 on Webull and on TradingView. We have 145 votes in right now, so I think that we could. If you are still new to the chat and you could still set your vote in, that's great, but I can go ahead and stop this now. 93 saying that, look how it's evening out though, 62%. I hope that he's right, that it's confidence. You mean, let's see, SL saying Daniel Borders just tweeted the shorty is about to get finger banged by the freight train. Did he really just say that? No way. This guy. So it's about to, yeah, Finger's about to get it on. Okay, so here it is. Check it out, team. I'm going to show you on the screen right here. Daniel Borders tweeted 3 minutes ago, shorty is about to get finger banged by a freight train. What the heck? Oh my goodness, man. That is something. That's really something. Jeez. All right, so that's that. Daniel Borders, oh my goodness, man. Jeez. ASRE keeping you from having a green day. Come on. So Eddie F is asking me if I would expect a margin call due to the price action today. That is a good question. Hold on just a sec. I think that would be very specific. ASRE, for example, this ticker here, currently sitting at 39.50, fluctuating between 41 and 39, has this, we do know that at 45 cents and up, margin call. And this thing had, like, it barely touched it that one day. It like went to 46.70, got immediately jacked down by whoever the hell, right? So it's man, this we do know. But I want to know, team, do you know if you know the target for margin on FNG R? Please go ahead and communicate that in the chat right now. If you do know, what is the trigger target for margin? GNS breaking out. We were looking at that earlier, and I think we said that there was a nice bounce to come in. Welby, you think that Frank said 650 for margin? 527. 666 buy order is not getting filled. No more shares available. So it's sitting at 669. Well, now it's sitting at 669, but did you actually get... Oh, dude, look at this. Nice. We already beat the pre-market high. All right, we're above the pre-market high now, which means that if we can, we may be able to convert the pre-market high into support if we're breaking outside of it. So now this becomes a breakout play with potential support gathering here at 661. So Kitty Never Dies is saying that it was supposed to be 650. Finger will go up to... William and Ham think that Finger will go up to $7.50 or $8, then pop to 10. And that should trigger, but who... I mean... No, what I mean... If it goes to 10, the gamma on that run... And the implied volatility, I mean, that's the biggest IV pump for the calls, and the most dangerous IV crush for the puts. So, in other words, if you're looking at the Greeks and your options, right? So you have delta, gamma, vega, theta, and rho, and the other one, whatever. So the ones that you're really focusing on are the delta and gamma. So delta would be the rate of gain, right? So meaning that you have a delta that it's going to shift too. The implied volatility with an IV pump, it's going to increase your delta. So, but when you buy it, it tells you how much your rate of change will be. Meaning that if you have a delta of 50 or 0.50, meaning 50 cents, that's your cost per share for the per share of the underlying, being the asset, right? FNG R in this case. So every options contract carries 100 shares. So if you are given a delta of 50, that means that you're getting 50 cents times 100 shares of delta for every $1 increment that you move up or down. 672 FNGR. All right, but here's the trick. When you move $1 increment up, you have a bonus applied to that delta called gamma. So when you complete that dollar move to the upside, gamma gets applied to the delta, and then that creates a bigger run for that one options contract, right? Finger has on puts expiring on the 9/15. Dude. So anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that there are several factors that are adding to your delta. Vega is actually implied volatility. So for every point that you move up on implied volatility, meaning from 100% to 101% to 102%, those are all points. So for every point that you move up on implied volatility, Vega gets applied times 100 shares to the delta as well. So that it's a really intricate process, the way that you can gain within an options contract, right? Did you close your puts yet? Sebastian Lima has puts on AMC. Let's see. So every single dollar move you're getting a boost of gamma and to your delta, right? Here's the thing. Your delta changes as the price goes up too. So you're getting higher delta with a higher price valuation, which means that naturally gamma and vega also follow too. So you're getting 676, damn. So you're getting a huge run up of money that's dependent on implied volatility. So when you get this huge implied volatility burst into your call option, that's when you start IV pumping, right? And then as you move your options contract, say that you have a $8 strike and you bought it from $5, right? Then you have an $8 strike and it's going up and up and up and up and up and up. The more violent it goes up, the more implied volatility gets applied, the more delta gets applied, the more gamma gets applied, and the more vega gets applied, right? So all of those metrics are all multiplying your rate of change. And that is why you can drastically increase the valuation of an options contract, and you can magnify the crap out of your gain. So I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot to kind of take in when it comes to options contracts, right? But this is, to be very honest with you, I'm playing a very, I guess to some of you it may be considered a very small position, right? But for me it's kind of large, right? Because for me it's like an over. Remember, team, I'm trading a very small account here, so I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 15 option contracts in total, and all of them are in the green now, and they're all worth twice than what I bought them at. So if this goes to $10, I'm making a lot of money, and I only have 15 contracts. But I have the potential to make thousands of dollars out of these 15 contracts that cost me around, let me see. I can't even tell how much they cost me. Let me see. I want to say that they cost me around like $1,000. Right? So 1.2 million in volume for FNG R. Guys, this is, I think that if we beat 716, FOMO is going to go insane. It's going to go berserko. Arca, just let me know when you want to sell your calls, LOL. I'm new to options. Hopefully we can exercise it. I mean, the thing is that, okay, there's something that you're gaining in options contracts to understand also, right? You're also gaining something called extrinsic value when you're buying 677, damn, when you're buying an options contract that's out of the money. So say, for example, you're going to buy an options contract right now that's out of the money, meaning that you have a $8 strike. This is your strike price here. You are betting that from 677 that we're going to hit $8. That's what you're betting on. So the extrinsic value is gained with time and the distance from the current price to the at the money price, right? So this, I don't know how to, I'm not the best options trader, by the way. I'm not a pro at this whatsoever, but I've read a lot about it, right? So the thing is that you are gaining extrinsic value from the current price to the at the money or the strike price. And then when it runs in the money, that becomes another another volatility changer too. So what I'm trying to say here is that the higher the risk, meaning the higher the out of the money, because we have $10 strikes and $11 strikes. These are the highest risk because they only have a delta of 27. So that means 27 cents times 100 is what you're gaining for every dollar increment that you're moving up. But since you're so far out of the money and you bought it with an average way down here, that extrinsic value can multiply 10 times faster than your 6 because it's such a high risk. So meaning that's saying that the high risk, high reward is 100% the truth here behind options contracts. So Gretchen, I feel so sorry for the people on the other end of the calls. Yes. I totally agree. I mean, there's several ways to gain money here too. So for example, if you're leveraged or if you're running on margin, you have the ability to short the puts too. You can short the puts saying that these are going to go down, meaning in value. So if they're worth a bunch of money, say for example, there's a put that's in the money and it's worth like $200, and you bet to short, and you're going to short that put, you're also gaining a huge inverse play as well. So let's see. I wish I could see FNG R chart at an AMC theater with some popcorn. That's funny because Stick Vicious just showed me a picture yesterday. Actually, I don't know if you guys actually caught that, right? I'll show you what he did. He has like, I think it's an 85 or a 100, actually 100 and something inch projector screen thing, right? So he tagged me yesterday and he showed me that, right? So let me show you what that is. Oh my goodness, man. That was that was wild. All right, so let's go and see this. Here's that post on his massive freaking screen at home. Check this out. I'm gonna put the screen up. FNGR, Arca Bull said whatever tickles your pickles, so I watched this one on the big screen. Let's go. So of course this is relative to your phone, right? But this is 100, like it's a 100 inch or some crazy number like that. It's just enormous, right? So they just have this big ass sound system, and it's just Arca speaking his crap in the background. I gotta say, thank goodness it wasn't a rant video, you know? Yeah, good times. Let me go back to the chat right here real quick. So, Sebastian, let's see. Yes, Finger got the last chance. Okay, 93 saying, put your contracts for sale for a very high price. It will help. Actually, you know what? It's adding to the ask. Yeah, so that algorithmically, your trigger would want to favor that upside, because that's what market makers do. They just favor liquidity. So if the liquidity is facing downward, then market makers will go to the downside. If they're facing upward, then they'll go to the upside. It's and they shave off both of the ask, the bid and the ask. AMC puts, FNGR calls, multiplying gainers. Most just bank the call I have to agree. And roll up or let the half ride or stack cash. Yeah. So chat, actually that's a valid point. I wanna also kind of state that for you. The amount of people that exercise options contracts is a very, very, very small amount. And that's because it's not often that we get these huge run-ups. This is exactly how Trace Trades made his money. It was through options contracts, buying them out of the money from a very low valuation. If he had a $9 average or a $6 average, and he bought those like $10 options contracts when they were trading around $5 or $4. You know, this thing went to $70. Those options contracts that he got went up probably 3,000 or 4,000% with implied volatility and open interest. So that, and when you have the option there, the thing is trading at $70, you have the option to exercise at $6. Yeah, let's do that. Right? So I will go and pull out a loan immediately. Let's get all of the freaking options contracts in. And I think his entry was around $20,000 or $25,000 of options contracts. And I think his gain was around $5 or $6 million or something like that. Right? So correct me if I'm wrong. I know that there's more people here who are bigger fans of Trey, or who were, right? So, but that's kind of what happened there with him, and he was hated on because of that. Like, why would you be? I'm a day trader. Like, what the hell you mean? Why am I being hated? You know, like I got to pull profits out. Let's go. And I've been very clear about this thing too, right? I'm saying here, team, like this is going to be the shot where we just, bank out. Let's make sure to pocket ourselves a 100% gainer to 2,000%, whatever it will be. And then let's get back to real trading. Let's get back to the actual tickers, right? Let's observe the broader markets. Let's hedge against the markets by longing the SQQQ, right? Let's get triple levered and trade the TQQQ when the markets are showing strength. there is absolute gain to be found in tickers that don't trade so much on that PFOF, right? On so much payment for order flow, and also all the other nefarious tactics and stuff. We can steer clear from that. There are ways to do that. 30 would be even better. Yeah, man. I mean, that's just massive gains here, team. We're poised to making a killing and a living out of this one, man. I promise you that at this level, 665, I had someone send me a DM saying, Arca, thank you so much, when we were already trading at about $2. I'm sorry, at $2. We were like the pullback for 396, right? So someone sent me a DM when we were at around $4. I'm sorry, maybe like four. I think it was 424 to 430. That person said, Arca, thank you so much. I didn't know that it was going to reach down there, so I just put my buy order at $4 since you had the 396. Oh, I'm sorry, the 385 down there. So 385 didn't hit, 396 hit, and he was already sitting at a few percent up, and he said, thank you so much. I was immediately in the green. That person is, whoever that person was with that $4 average, is currently sitting right now with shares at 67% up. So this, if you went in heavy, I mean, this thing is making millionaires as we speak. As we speak, millionaires are being created. Double X, you're back. Is that how Trey could afford that chocolate John Holmes speaking? He used worship on his videos. Dude, he had mad cash, my brother. Mad cash. I think he seriously made 5 or 6 mil in options contracts out of 25K. Bro. Man, and my mods, my analysts, the Arca Bulls analysts, these guys, they are hella long. I mean, big ass long. Way beyond me. It's they're way in the money right now. So Lance Underwood, how you doing? How high could the share price go if this goes wild? Define wild. Do you want me to give you my highest projection, meaning that the unreasonable target, the target that's less likely but is there because we have to observe it because math? Is that okay? Or do you want me to give you a more realistic one? All right, so you're actually being answered for right away. No. The Welby, well, not those targets. No, I'm not speaking of those. For me, remember me. I'm a momentum trader, a day trader. I don't like to. I mean, I can swing plays too, but I don't like to hold them for too long because I just want to get my cash, compound, make the next gainer, and continue growing my portfolio because I'm done being with it like under $25,000. You are talking to somebody who has only been consistently profitable in the markets for the last 6 to 7 months. Why? Because I've only been trading for 2 years, and I learned how to trade apparently in a miraculous amount of time. Apparently 6 months to learn how to trade is not really right. Apparently on average for someone who's really fast takes 8 to 12 months, right? And then some, regularly speaking, 2 to 3 years. In my case, I did it in 6 months, but also remember, I was under the gun. My son was dying and I was going to lose my house and my cars and everything was going out the window. So I had to learn, and I taught myself statistics, some physics, and I learned how to trade. Cool. But so just know that you're speaking to that person, right? So I understand the popularity has been growing here. That's cool. But know that you are talking to somebody who hasn't been trading as long as others with arguably some amazing returns in a bear market. So I'm not that bull trader during a bull market saying that this is going to go up tomorrow blindly and it just goes up when throwing a freaking dart at the wall of 1,000 tickers. It's going to be up because you're in a bull market, right? So I have made my gains in a bear market, right? Long and short. So I am ambidextrous. So now regarding the targets, I will give them to you, but I'm not talking about $1,000 targets here, team. Remember that I am for real talking about mathematical targets, the ones that I feel could have some actual evidence behind them. I don't know. I don't know how to really word it out for you. So, okay, first target. And this target, mind you, I must have spoke of this target when we were under $4. We were for sure around $3.40, $3.60 or something like that. Sebastian Lim pointed out, the Arca Bulls analyst in here, he pointed out a massive descending broadening wedge. And I said to myself, holy crap, there is one. And not only that, is that there is also a potential of it creating its natural breakout formation, which would then create what I invented. I haven't heard anyone call this, right? So I have personally invented this strategy. It's called a bullish buy formation breakout. So that would be your descending broadening wedge for the bullish formation and your inverse head and shoulders. The target, how to trade traditionally a descending broadening wedge is, well, as of actually the narrative changed as of I think November 2021 into 2022. So I teach this to my master students too. You will have inversions in the way that you trade some formations, because they're formations. They're not meant to be mathematical all too much. The only one is your right angle triangle, right, or your descending triangle. I will give you that target just now, team. Hold on just a sec. Let me go ahead and say goodbye to the little lady. She just stepped in. She's going on her way to work. Hold on just a sec. Give me 1 minute. I'm back. Okay, so anyway, yes, to display the targets. Traditionally, you trade this formation like this. You take profit for this formation upon meeting the golden rule of three, meaning that you have test 1, 2, and 3 capitulation, test number 4 true breakout. Right? Then, so when you break out of this, you validate your supports, and then you continue on to the upside. This takes profit at $12.83. That's my first area. The thing is that this has a little more volume than I expected, right? So, and my statistical target is reaching $9. So $9 being confluent with the 1.618 at 1022, we're already breaking the barrier of a psychological level. So I'm expecting a pullback. $10, I'm sorry, a pullback from $12.83 to $10, maybe guys, this is, just wait for it, okay? It may happen like this, okay? $12.83, pullback to between $10 and $8, where our statistical upside is located. Upon that validation of support, you break upside of this, you reach the 2.618 at $18, $18.41. I'm talking about combating the all-time high now. All right, so we beat the 17 to 1841 target at the 2.618 Fibonacci ratio. You pull back heavy down to the 1283 level, and you start validating your 2 fib and the take profit from the formation itself. Upon this breakout from this moment here, I will run a statistical backtest of historical volatility on the major time frames to understand where we are from here, because I suspect that the take profit for this formation then would take play, and that is located at 3122. How is that possible? Well, just like I said, you take the trend line from the top side of the head, from the neckline to the bottom side of the head, and then you apply it to that top side of your right hand shoulder, and that displays a target of 3122, which is confluent with the 3.618 golden mean at 3315. And the range, of course, there's a range, because the 4.236 is up here. You're looking at a total upside of 3182 to 4790. And that is my entire thesis. I'm not 680 on FNG R. Wow. Okay, so I'm not saying that we're going there. I'm just saying that this has those things. Just pretend that I'm one of the influencers here in a circle, right? So we have a bunch of influencers in a circle, on a table circle, right? So I'm throwing in my thesis. This is my part. I'm gonna do my part as a technician, as a statistician, as a discretionary trader. I'll put it in the cards, right? So it's there. Now I will start getting the rebuttals based on fundamental traders and based on other types of traders. So there's formation traders, there, like pattern traders, right? So a lot of speculation can happen here. What I did here is that I took advantage of the formation traders, right? And I created a whole different strategy, one that they don't know of, right? And I used the statistics to validate the upside targets from the formation, and I then used geometrics to give that further validation beyond the statistics. So now I am speaking as a multi-strategist here, right? Like, I guess you can say it, right? I'm using psychology, I'm using geometrics, statistics, and formation analysis, and of course raw price action. So I'm using 5 different strategies to give you these targets, and that's why, honestly, I think that's why I have an edge over the markets, guys. That's the only reason. It's because I learned so many strategies that I feel like maybe sometimes they're more apparent than not than other times. So, what do you think, my brother? Did that answer your question? Okay. So Lewis, what's up, man? Thank you for coming by. So the call options that we ended up getting were yesterday. So we loaded on the 6th strike, September 15th calls, right? We also loaded on the 10s and 11s for September 15th. But man, it's just it really depends on the price action today and seeing how far we can go up, which is essentially going to make me determine whether we're going to close those call options today or not. See, the thing is that we're about to face the weekend, and the weekend we're naturally exposed to time decay. So if you're looking at your options contracts, go to the Greeks and look at your theta. So the theta is going to tell you how much you're going to lose per day of holding it. So it's probably going to be something like 1 cent or 2 cents or 3 cents. While it doesn't sound like a lot for somebody that's holding 100 contracts, that would be the 3 cents times the 100 shares in the on the options contract times however many options contracts you have in total per day. So that can, as you can see, that can kind of add up, right? So you want to be very careful with purchasing any calls at this point. So Lance Underwood saying yes, nice, man. So I hope I know that it's not. I know that it's not giving like the Ham targets and William targets, right? William even I went on live in one of his YouTubes, and he said, "Oh, Arca, you're here. Let me. I want to show you something. So he started scrambling for papers, right? And then he pulled out this hand-drawn like a diagram. It was a chart, and he said, "So I know this is hand-drawn, right? I put together this this chart here for you, and I wanted to show you this. I was hoping to see you." And he goes, "So I know you didn't want to talk about the target that you were saying in your video, but I'll say it for you." He goes, "I know you didn't want to talk about your $30 to $40 target, right? But I want to say that I also came to that same conclusion based on the amount of shares that are short and the multiplying of whatever and this and that and this and that. The way he did his own math, right? So he said, but I'm not seeing the $40 target as the top. I'm actually seeing beyond that. I actually have a target all the way up to $70." And then I'm like, oh, that's kind of a that number for sure. Like for someone like me, that's feeling like already a little weird of speaking of the 1283 target. I mean, you can only imagine what I'm hearing when I hear somebody say 70, right? So I'm thinking to myself, like, probably let's cross the bridge when we get there, right? And then we can evaluate that target, because mathematically speaking, it doesn't make any sense for me yet, right? So. And then I've been told that there has been word, or there's been spread of a $1,000 target. I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask the chat right now. Are you guys aware of that being actually the case? Has anyone actually stated a $1,000 target, whether it be Ham or William? I mean, if that's the truth, that would. I mean, if it happens, I'll gladly take it, of course, But I have to say that, my goodness. That's a really aggressive target, and I'm not sure that we can do that, right? Because I mean, anything's possible in the markets. First of all, anything is possible in the markets. Okay, let's leave it at that. We know that anything is possible in the markets. Yeah, William said yesterday 2,000 or 3,000. No way. Morty Bojangles on Arca's call. KD saying, nope, I only listen to you. Dude, loyal. Oh my goodness. Let's see, Rosy Gray Glasses, if the short number, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So I don't know that it's mathematically possible, because I have no tangible evidence that there are as many short shares as there apparently are. I would love to see something written by FINRA or something saying that, this is the crazy amount of shares here, and then 100% I'll back it. But since I can't see that, there's no way I can say it. I can say it, but then I'm not going to give you my honest truth. And if I'm not giving you my honest truth, then I would be a liar. And I'm not going to do that. So if they have their way of seeing their numbers, that's their thesis, and we respect it as such. Right, but in my way of trading, I can't see it. So 100%, $1,000 target or more, somewhat based on the Volkswagen squeeze back in the day. Yeah, so that the 2000 what was it, 10 or 2009 VWAGI squeeze that went up to $1,101, I think, over the span of about 2 weeks or 1.5 weeks. That I mean, those targets are. That's a massive target, and I don't even know how it happened with VWAGI. I forgot already. I read all into that, but I totally forgot. BBJ, let's get to $7 first, guys. One step at a time is exactly what I say. So the smaller gain days, up and up, is the best chance to start a squeeze. A higher number. Let's go. Appreciate all you do, Arca. I 100% agree with BBJ. And the reason why I say this is because it would be best for us to incrementally grow. Instead of getting one just massive parabolic squeeze and then up and down, you're just plus $1 million and then you're broke. No one got the chance to actually sell. That really sucks. So Cryptic Trader coming in hot, saying Borders is 52 minutes late. And then he's gonna tell you, bro, I'm in LA for the weekend, man. I meant 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, Arca's time, bro. So GNS making a run to the upside, already 20%. Damn. I mean, when things start to look like this, look at this. Right? I'm gonna screenshot that. FNG R, while the rest of the market, right? So let me get that. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. Oh, goodness. Here it goes. All right, I'm going to take a screenshot of the whole damn thing. Screw it. All right. Here we go. All right, so team, I'm gonna go ahead and just count down 10 seconds here so that we can close off the votes. So if you haven't voted, if you are new to the chat, you have about 10 seconds left to cast your vote. Will FNGR hit $10 today? If the metric comes back positive, then we'll go ahead and shout out to Borders, right? Daniel Borders. But if it comes out negative, we might as well just keep it in-house here. Well, you know, what happens in Arca's space stays in Arca's space, right? Of course, that's not true. Bunch of liars. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah. So it's looking pretty good. 173 votes in. So very impressive. I didn't expect to actually get that much. I really wanted to get... No, man, I can't tag Trader Zero with that post, dude. I had a serious conversation with him, dude, and then I learned a great deal of his. There's no way I'm ever going to release what I said, right? But I learned a great deal over his personal life, and I was able to feel what he said, and you know, just, we can leave it at that, right? It's just a real common ground was found, and a huge apology from him, and a huge apology from me, and I do have to say that has been probably the second friend I have ever made by having to freaking fight for. Like, why do we have to fight and bicker and quarrel, like, to be friends? I could have just been your buddy without that, right? So, but you know how I am too. I'm a little bit of a hothead, right? So I also had to be a hothead back. So, Dirty Mayo talking big crap Monday. Dirty Mayo, I don't get along with that guy, and I don't follow him. Is he talking crap about me? Oh, he's talking Gap Monday. Sorry. Is that I'm reading the tiny little script here. Dude, I am, and that's why Double X was saying that he needs to get me in the ring. Oh, Double X saying with one broker I have 1,000 to sell. I'll short 1,500. Okay, maybe I took one too many cracks to the head. So Double X has been saying that he wants to get me. In, you know, to start a training, sparring in the. You know, he's literally gonna make me an MMA fighter. Let's go. I'm down, Double X. He calls me El Tigre, so you know that I'm gonna go into the ring with El Tigre. around my washboard abs. Where's Double X at? Let's see. Christian Martinez. Yeah, Dirty Mayo is saying a gap up on Monday. Well, that's good that he's actually seeing the positive on this, because I gotta tell you, man, not many people did. You called for blocking the trade zero. I did and never looked back. I think it's okay to tell you the honest truth, right? He's a really raw guy, and he'll say just exactly what he feels despite any. I mean, literally, just like he's literally like my cryptic here. Literally like that. He will just be himself no matter what. And so Green Mountain saying MYO is popping. Man, 20%, 21% up and growing right at the 10 a.m. mark. Remember, team, we always observe this. We observe this every day. The algo shift usually happens between 9:45ish to 10:30. Absolutely getting it. Absolutely getting this high. So now let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Oh, no way. Hey, bro, your resistance is coming up at 130. Damn. If there is a pullback, potential pullback to 102, but that's kind of, I'm not sure that would happen. Wow. Damn, if it goes to 103, you can long the crap out of this, man. And this is highly likely going to reach 130. Welby, I really feel that. ASRE needs that damn algo shift too. But I think there's Did you see somebody came by earlier and said that there is apparently some press or something coming up on early next week for ASRE? So remember I was saying yesterday? I was saying that. I was actually saying that, dude, watch ASRE is just here because it's waiting for a potential catalyst. I don't know. Maybe that could be it. And if it is, what are we doing? Well, I'm already bagged up and ready to go. Remember, I'm extended in FNG R and also extended here on ASRE. I have 10,000 shares at an average of around I'd say what one broker has it at 29 and the other broker has it at 39 or 38. Sorry. So that balance there. So I guess I have like a 34. I think I have like a 34 average. BBJ, GTI up to that level that you're speaking of at 65 cents is the resistance. I'll show you what I mean. Damn, back to 63. Literally right here, look. 64.93. And it just rejected. Double X. That's going to be your nickname. Maybe some zoo will sponsor you, El Tigre. What's your height, weight, if you want to say? So I'm 5'10", 195. Welby, I have 48.70 at 37, dude. Wait. Please tell me. What do you mean? What's happening? You mean that it's dropping or what? Dude, let him come. This is a great idea. This is great. See, I mean, that's gonna increase so much volatility coming down like that. El Tigre getting a freaking LA Zoo sponsorship. It dropped on 26,000 volume. That's funny. Dumpy slumpy. Anna is saying that this could be a short attack. You know what? Oftentimes, I gotta say this though. I gotta say this. As a day trader, my cover for short or take profit for longs is 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. And look at the time. So that's usually when you pocket your gains despite the price action, right? So sometimes if you feel that there's enough conviction for a continuation, great. You know, you may be able to, catch some runners. But generally speaking, even if there's still some more slight upside to go, I will close the position just to not have overnight exposure. And I am definitely not alone with that. Many traders do that exact same thing. Chad Vivian, thanks again, Arca. I appreciate you so much. I gotta go get some stuff ready for my boys' party tomorrow. You're awesome, bro. Have a great weekend. I hope you have a great weekend as well, Chad. Take care. Be well. Make wise choices. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. So yeah, team. That's a very interesting opportunity getting presented here. I'm telling you, man. If you this I guess these would be the unique opportunities to see a little bit of a discount and run, right? So remember that this is probably not the top side for today. There is this thing has been going in the after hours. It has been going in the after hours. So I guess I just want to kind of point that out. So Gal saying, and don't forget profit taking. So what's up, team? Let's talk. Off-Grid Gorilla, Zephram, Sebastian, Cryptic, EO. What are we doing? Are we getting out on the options contracts? Because this would be, I guess this would be the potential top of the day before we get a higher high in the after hours. So already 50, 65, 65% plus 65%. I could close right now with a 111% gain. So today's Friday, though. We're about to face the time decay for the weekend. Remember, that's going to be 2 days of time decay. Make good choices here is right. So let's we're having this conversation right now. Current price action sitting at 656, and I have not dropped any value on the options contracts. JD, I don't think I want to roll them just yet. I would probably roll them as I approach the expiry if I hold. I'm wondering if Power Hour is going to show the upper bound of 680. Still in lunch. That's right. 10:30 a.m. would be the finish. That would be the finishing of that cycle, right? So the algos would shift around 10:30 a.m. All right. Well, let's brainstorm then. Sure. Let me see. Actually, I just dropped a little bit on one of them. I dropped 7% gain on one of them already, but I'm still up 54% up on those. Middleweight, 185 pounds. Light heavyweight, 205, you're 195. Those cats are big, and Can Hammer was hoping you were a featherweight. Featherweight's at 160. Oh, man, you have no idea. That's my brother. And that boy is... his physique, man. He's 5'8", 170 pounds all muscle. I mean ripped. And I mean ripped. Lean, very lean. He's not heavy. He's not top heavy. And yes, I'm a little heavier set than him, a little taller too. But he's and he's what? He's like 30 years old. You missed the 700K bids from yesterday, bro. Oh my goodness. Me too, man. Me too. I get it. Dropped another 4% here. Arca has a dad bod. Very close to it. Don't think so though. Let's see. So what do I mean by the decay over the weekend? So the theta. Whoa. Yeah, it tends to come back at Power Hour, but I do have to say that I'd already dropped around 11% from the top side gains. I'm okay. Here's I'm gonna hold until Power Hour. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to hold until Power Hour and see what these options do. I'm really just afraid of the decay, right? So, okay, right, Gretchen. So, time decay. If you look at theta in the Greeks for your options contract, that will tell you that will give you a value, right? Let's just say that theta is minus 0.02 or 2 cents, right? So that minus is because you are losing 2 cents times 100 shares per contract that you're holding per day of holding, actually. So if you have one contract, right, that would be 2 cents times times 100. That would be your what is it? How many contracts do you have, by the way? Actually, theta is just the rate of loss per day of holding it. So if you're holding one contract, you're losing $20 per day if it's 2 cents, right? So if you're holding 100 contracts, you're losing $2,000 a day of holding that. So you're experiencing as you approach the expiry, that's your contract losing value. But if there's implied volatility, if there is massive volatility present like there is now, as you approach the expiry, that options contract will get more and more popular, so people would want to buy it more. Jimmy Buffett saying it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's got to be 12 o'clock somewhere too. Hey man, it's 10 o'clock here with me. 10 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm talking about Pacific time, right? So Bad Medicine, what do you see for total upside price target? I see Ham saying hundreds, if not 1K. Is that possible? So Bad Medicine, Of course, it's possible. Anything is possible in the markets. But you remember that you are speaking to a day trader here and someone who swing trades often too. So my swing targets, I already gave them out just a little bit ago, but my swing targets based on math, based on psychology, right? What math do you say? Geometrics, statistics, and psychology based on two bullish formations paired together to create one massive breakout. My top side targets are actually between 31.82 and 47.90, and those are my uncomfortable targets to talk about. I don't like to say this, but I mean the thing is that there still is a probability where this thing can rip and continue ripping and continue ripping, but we also have to keep in mind what would happen if this thing went to hundreds of dollars. I mean millions of holders too. Is there even an existing number that can cover everyone's whatever, despite the insurance that despite the insurance that I think the DTCC has of I think $150 trillion. I think I forgot what it is. You have to refresh my memory on that. But at some point, it becomes mathematically impossible. That's just my point. So here, I mean, if we're reaching a freaking $47 target, it would be comparable to what AMC did, right? Except that in this case, this thing's coming from 64 cents to freaking $47. You know, AMC did its 5 to 13, and then 13 or 15 to 25, and then 20 to 25 to 72. Spike to 800, 2300, low float. Christian, man, can you imagine what the options contracts would say at that point? Oh boy. So you're 9 a.m. Pacific. Yeah. Sasquatch, you're Pacific time too. So what is a comfortable target for me? 880. The 880, statistically speaking, it is probable. But still, at the end of the day, we have to recognize that it's a statistic and not a certainty. And it is based around the 5-day chart throughout the entire trading history of a very particular criteria involving fully contracted volatility while expanding, paired with stochastic momentums SMA 14 and EMA 3 with an upside pivot, and with DMI at supporting levels, ADX being above 25%, and the DMI plus in the lead, meaning the bulls in the lead, in this case, this. So that criteria came out to upper bound of the first standard deviation of a 1,300% move. I'm sorry, was it 67% or 13? Am I confusing that with ASRE? I have several back tests, and I will give you clarity right now. I'll tell you which one it was. If you guys know already, you definitely let me know. Here it is. It's a daily back test, and your upper bound of the first standard deviation is 68.52%, aka $8.88, 2.618, geometric level at 882. Automatic confluence here. And let's see. If we have a volatile resistance, because your resistances are going to start getting wider like this because there's so much jump in the price action, right? So upon that, I guess you can consider 1283 as your top side of the resistance range. That's a massive area to observe. So if you're talking about 880 to 1283, you're concentrating a zone of 1022 at the 1.618. So in short, 880 to 1022. That's a comfortable target for me to observe within the short term. If it does reach 1283, I expect it to be at least a couple days, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday next week, something like that. All right, but again, the statistics and the technicals or whatever you're seeing me chart here, there's only so much I can do because I can't make the decision when somebody says, well, I'm going to long this $4 million right now. I have no idea when that's going to happen. So when that happens, that increases the volatility to incredible ranges. And that also invalidates whatever you're looking at in the chart, because it may very well just skip over it. Right? So, and it oftentimes happens like that. So in that case, the visibility into the charts become a little hazy, but you still get to see, that's why I widen my ranges, because it's more insurance for me to understand where I'm talking about. Have you guys seen American Sniper, the movie, where the guy makes a headshot from 1.2 miles away to some guy holding an American hostage? Wait, I think he powdered a freaking I think he powdered a 50 cal. A 50 cal from 1.2 miles away, dead center, dead headshot to the person holding an American civilian. Did you see how much preparation he has to do for that? We're talking about pitch, wind shear, weight. We're talking about even the angle of your earth, your present angle where you're sitting. The type of bullet, the surface in which your rifle is sitting on. God, there's unlimited variable, right? So that is what you're basically having me do. So by saying what's the highest target that you can see from here is it's like you having me, get a dead shot here into the future, which could be an over 400% gain, right? So, I mean, observing this target would be comparable to something like that. It's just so damn freaking far away. The angle and the dangle, right? So in this case here, I'm seeing that my furthest shot that I can possibly do a headshot at and accurately shoot would be around here. Right? But just like at the end of the movie, how miraculous it was that he nailed it, that he nailed that 1.2 mile shot. That's how it would be if we did reach that target. For me, I would be like, holy crap. I don't know what I would do. It would just be amazing that I don't even care if I'm long or short or nothing. I wouldn't even care if I'm exposed or in anything. If I didn't even have shares or nothing, if it reached that target after I said it would, that would be enough of a win for me. Because holy crap, who guesses that? Who guesses FOMO? Who guesses fraud? That's crazy. It's insane. I thought it was a 33.8. No. I'm really speaking of a 400% jump here, if it can. Somebody asked me what my personal wild target is, right? So my personal wild target is 31.22 to 47.68, which to the bottom side of the range is a 407% move, but to the top side is a 640% move. So I just have to say that it's just for me that's a wild shot. 637% is not something you see every day. Kentucky windage. Now see. Now Pantoja is in the dollars like he has 5,000 shares of FNG R. They look so poor in the ring after a fight. Real happy for him. You need to check out that fight. Oh, I'm down. So it's Pantoja is in? Damn, you got him in? Who else have you? Oh, well, I mean, maybe don't answer that, right? But that's awesome. I'm gonna put it on my watch list here. Did he just? It was yesterday that he fought, or last night? Was that Pantoja versus Moreno, or let's see. That was a month ago. Let me go back to the chat. Is that why you were talking about Moreno yesterday? Because of the fight that he had with Pantoja. What was it? A month ago. Let's see. James saying no problems for Arca. How so, my bro? And now Welby, right? But Finger isn't like any other play. This is really unique, correct? That's what was said with every squeeze play too, right? So AMC was one of those as well, right? When it ran several hundred, I think in total it ran like 400 to 500%, which honestly makes a lot of sense to talk about the 400% target here, based on a total move that AMC did. And I'm not even including GME, because GME was the true OGG here. Right, it went up first, and then it was AMC, and then everything else followed. And the naked short theme was created from there. But it's unique, yes, because it's its own entity. Because it's its own company. It's based off of Singapore. It's telecommunications. They are proposing to gather information from billions of phones, and also gather a short little fee from all of those phones, which would keep the company net positive for years and years and years to come. We're talking about net revenue of upwards of $1 to $2 billion year over year, and this without actually presenting the stock price, without actually the income revenue in any other form. It's just only one tiny form, and that already has the company in net it has a company net positive. So it's very unique because the company does have prospects beyond a cinema, beyond a theater, right? So I guess I can agree with you by saying yes, it does have its upside and its gain over AMC based on that simple fact by itself. But as far as the unique play, as in naked shorts and all that, I have to see that for myself, and I mean, they're gonna hide it from you, right? I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm saying that they're gonna hide it. A month or two ago, Patina beat Moreno for the title. Family, 3 kids, look poor. Now they're straight graded. Oh, dude, that is a great thing to see. Tell your brother, great fight to watch. Mexican and Brazilian fight to the death. Yes. Yes, and it's just here in the family with Mexican blood here. So and he actually is a big fan of Moreno. Imagine a triple squeeze. Well, this is we're not even squeezing anything right now. This is all buy pressure. This is all buy side liquidity, buy side conviction, buy side sentiment. There's no way an institution would cover with the difference between 20 to 80%. They have a lot larger of a margin than that, right? So if this thing starts to run into maybe the $10 zone, I don't know. We were speculating on that margin call target, right? But if it does start to get into that zone where you can apply the margin call, then the margin call wouldn't guarantee anything just yet, because it's a little different for institutions. They're just gonna get a phone call, a literal phone call. They're gonna tell them, hey, you're actually getting close to margin requirement. We're gonna need you to either add liquid assets, meaning liquid cash, or if you can just liquidate current positions. And you have this amount of time to do it. If you can't do it, let us know, and then we can see how we can move forward. So it's very much a slap in the hand, which is why a lot of people are fighting against the damn corruption, which is why we have all of these spaces, because we don't really, we can't actually reprimand them. Like, oh my goodness. GTII is not waiting for you. It's taking off. GTII at 6. Remember, I was speaking about this earlier. I said if we can, I'm not sure that it could, but there would be a resistance at the EMA 21 12-hour at 68.29. Wait for it. So what I mean by triggering anything is that if it does reach maybe $10, then we'll start to gamma squeeze, a gamma ramp. And gamma ramps usually lead into short squeezes, but the right amount of pressure has to be applied. Because I trust me when I say that the hedge funds short, the big money short this asset is also long this asset. Craig B, let's get ready to rumble. But yeah, so I mean, they would essentially get margin called on their on their losing side. But since they bet short, that means that their larger side is short. Because usually when you, like, for example, if you're playing long strangles or something, an options strategies, it's a ratio between either long shares and puts and long puts or long calls and long puts, right? So it's played sort of like don't quote me, right? It's just some knowledge about option strategies here. So just some, right? So if you know that, go ahead and list it down there in the chat. But yeah, so you would hedge your potential losers with the opposition. And it's in the name, hedge fund, right? So they would hedge. And that is the job of one of their very, very smart analysts. That is their job, to figure out how they can maintain delta positive. So identifying their alpha would be absolutely of critical importance for their job to be maintained as a day job, or else. EO saying, I know the community and the mindset. Oh yeah, man. Especially at these targets here. If you're holding a $5 average and you're trying to average in at 62 cents, a freaking $100 will bring you down $10 on your cost basis. Pulling back to 646. Yeah, so we were kind of speculating that pullback and then a run into the power hour. But like I said, I think I'm going to hold here till power hour and see what happens there, because the options contracts, I'm still up over 100% on all of them. Yeah, but Buzz, I agree with you that retail sometimes leaves holes in the chain, of course. It's like leaving a gap in the price. It's there. It's present. Welby, is there literally one person sitting at the computer keeping this stock down as they short? No, but they do have day traders, because ever since the bear market hit, the hedge funds, they changed their long hold strategy. As soon as they saw weakness in the market, that's when they called the trading floor to action. So the trading floor would then start hedging against their long positions. So based on the amount of downside that they can project, they would start removing in that downside. So they remove risk to fund the day trading account. So then the day trading account hedges that amount of risk against their long holds. Remember, just yesterday I was explaining to you how I usually play the week. I will get long a bi-weekly play, or maybe a 3-week play, or even a weekly play as a swing play while I day trade. So if I day trade and face a loss like yesterday, right, I have my long holds for the swing play to hedge against that. And what do you think my long hold or my month play is right now? It's FNG R and ASRE. Combined between both of these assets, I'm up over 240% as we speak. So I am way delta positive here, right? So this is why I hedge. I find the week or 2 week or 3 week play, whatever, maybe up to a month, so that can be my passive hedge against my day trades in case I lose. And this way I can always maintain myself as a winner and I will never lose. You'll see the daily losers, maybe there's going to be like in a month, you'll see like 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 down days, 6 down days over the period of around 30 days, but the entire month is green. So just ways for me to inspire you into getting creative over how you trade, right? 645 FNG R, I wouldn't doubt there being a touch of 633 before a pretty nice bounce from there. So yeah. So now it's not literally one person, right? You just have I mean, you have a trading floor, literally a floor of traders, right? So they can all choose, but they want you to hedge it, right? So if they're hedging with FNG R because all the volatility is there, hell yeah, you can have like 10 of those traders, 20 of those traders trading the same asset. They're not gonna report the same gains. There's different psychology. The real Ace Swang. Hi, Arca. Hope all is well. Everything is good here, my brother. Just getting ready to go and chill with my little guy. He's waking up. Welby, are they only focused on FNGR all day or multiple tickers? So they can reset the algorithms based on high frequency for a day trade as well. So they can set the conditions for a week-long play or a day, right? So you could have, see, there's a chief of the trading floor. There's a trading floor manager, the main guy, right? So that person would delegate his team. It really depends on the company. If you have a team of maybe 10 people, then I would delegate maybe one or two, a long and a short day trade strategy hedge against the long holds on just only FNGR, right? And then the other market movers as well. I would just dedicate one person each or something. So for the other ones that would require a little less attention than FNGR, me as a trading floor manager, I would probably set my ambidextrous traders to the other tickers that are not popping off as much as this ticker is. So I would get my long short bias traders to each get one ticker one ticker each. But for this one, I would get a dedicated long and a dedicated short, systematic and quant, if I were managing the firm, right? So that would be my direct. I need systematic because I need them to be discretionary and rules based, and I need a quant because I need the code to run for both long and short. Let's see. So Gretchen Arca, could you show the filing the CEO of FNGR submitted on 9/5? Looks like he sold a bunch of shares. Could we discuss why he'd do that, or maybe I misunderstood the filing? You're talking about the 2,700 shares that were that's how you're keeping, like in crypto, you're keeping track of a wallet. That release of those shares, that is a whale holding a lot, and apparently at every spike up, that person releases a little bit of those shares. Yeah, so you're just releasing a small portion at every spike up. But I mean, what's the real holding there? Like, how many shares are we really talking about holding here? Yeah, see, Rocca is saying he does it every month. I didn't even know that, and I can just tell you that. Yeah, there you go. Ian Tucker saying he sells at a spike. I would do that too, because if I'm holding a massive average here of maybe 60 cents, and I hold maybe I don't know, 500,000 to 800,000 shares of this, hell yeah, I'm gonna start releasing maybe 10 to 20,000 shares for every burst. Because that's how traders do it, right? You sell into strength. You don't sell into weakness. And the guy sells off on the spike. Let's see, pay bills. He has only 200,000 shares. Precisely my point. So you would have to have in the 6 figures of shares. Yeah. So I wouldn't find that as a threat at all, right? In fact, he is just he's deploying shares into the market that now make available for current bulls to take this thing to the next level. So if anything, while there is an increase of supply, thus creating downside pressure, he's actually giving an opportunity for straggling longs to get those shares, acquire them, and help the push to the upside even further. So he's also an old man. Nice. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're going to close off the poll now, team. And I really do think that this was a massive voting here. Do you think he knows of the squeeze play? I think he's aware of it, sure. I mean, if I'm holding 200,000 shares of anything, I think I would be. Me personally speaking. I know that he's an old guy too, so that's also in the question here. But if it were me, I would be aware of this. Because I mean, it's starting the trend everywhere. And it's funny because that's exactly how it started trending for AMC too. it started trending around $3 to $5. And then everybody was calling a $10 target. Everybody was calling a $20 target. So probably 2 months before it got there. And then it did. It reached $15. Right? Then it came back down to $9 to $13 and ripped from 13 to 25 in January. So the space between late November to January was that run from pretty much $3 to $25. And then the next, I think, I forgot what the count was. It may have been, yeah, I guess from January, I think 25th, I think it was, to June, was it 7th? I forgot the exact date. But to June, you know, that's another 4-month hold and consolidation, right? Small spike ups here and there, but there was a huge scare and a shakeout before that because the asset went up to like $15, dropped to like $7, and then ripped to 25. So, and then on that run to $25, there was massive swing. Like, I'm talking about jumping from $7 to like $18 back down to freaking $4 to 13, and it's just everybody just getting stopped out and whatever, right? It's just so volatile. It really expands the bid and ask spread. So Gretchen Rutherford, do you think he knows of the squeeze play? Okay, gotcha. All right, team. So yeah, we're back. I mean, we're at 646 right now. I'm not sure if it actually caught that 633 or 632 bottom that we spoke of, but that could be a very nice support bottom before we get into the power hour. So for now, team, let's go ahead and just call it here. Let's see, buzz margin call. The run turned, let's see, 3K to 150K rolling AMC options, then lost 50,000 the next day. I'll never over leverage ever again. Still did 6 figures though. Learn from others' mistakes. That is, dude. Yeah, actually, I have. You know, there is an Arca Bulls analyst. I'm not going to mention his name, but he's worth a lot of money, right? But he explained to me that same feeling too. He actually went from 5 figures to 7 figures in his position, and then didn't take profit, right? So it's just, we just have to play it very smart. What's that Borders character saying now? Cricket's after the big comment. Let's go ahead and take a look. But just after this, let me just go ahead and go to the little guy. Right, so let's just go ahead and refresh the page here and see what he has said. No, nothing since. Well, I mean, he did speak about NVOS an hour ago, but it's just it was just this last one for Finger right here, where they're saying it's about to get a finger banged by a freight train. Right, so that's the last one. Okay, so yeah, this is just about that time. Let's go ahead and close out the votes. 193 votes have been given to us. And that was, the question was, will FNG R hit $10 today despite the time, after hours, whatever? So let's go ahead and close the votes now. That's going to be over in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and finish the voting here. Let's end the poll. Here we go. And here are the results. 38% sentiment with 193 votes saying yes, that it will close to $10 or meet $10 at any point today. 61% are saying no. I gotta say that ratio is not convincing enough. So that shows that we're kind of course we're favoring the no, but we're still kind of at a standstill here. You know, leaning towards one side, sure, but still a little balanced. Appreciate the stream, dog. Be safe this weekend, my brother. You too. Be well, everybody. Team, please make sure to give Buzz Margin Call a follow. He is an influencer himself and has decided to come by and spread some of his knowledge here, kindly enough, to the Arca Bulls team. Make sure to give him a follow, give him a like, support the talents here. So Deep Fish saying thanks, Arca. Thank you, my brother, for coming by. Mikey, Welby, Lee Keys, We'll drop it back to $6. I don't know, man. Of course, that's if anything, I would say at the lowest price, I would say maybe around 620 to 617. There is a support, of course, at 595 where I spoke about yesterday, but I think the 621 if it goes beyond the 632 that I spoke of. So keep an eye on that. Be well and safe out there, says Ian Tucker. Thank you, my brother. Be well, be safe. Love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for coming by. Kristen, good to see you here. Thank you so much for coming by and saying hello to the team. It's looking very good for FNG R. I'm hoping you are banking. So 70 Mustang, I never noticed you text. Sorry, maybe news after close. That's usually the way they do every drop of news during the trading day, right? So that could be it, right? They probably want to make sure that it doesn't really affect the price action too much intraday. So I have to agree. Sunel, thank you so much for coming by. Really appreciate you. Sasquatch, good weekend to you and good weekend to everybody here. Bob, take care. Raka, love you guys. Thank you so much. Sebastian Lim, if you're still here. Zephram, love you, dude. And of course, Pam the Trader, if you're still in here, love you so much. The Real A Swang, if you're still chilling here, love you. George T. All right, guys. EO. Kitties Never Die. Love you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll catch you guys soon. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, I wish you well, a very, very good weekend, and I will catch you at the bell on Monday. Adios. Yeah.